Hello everyone and welcome to Whilton Mill for the Motormouth Charity Kart Race. What a fantastic day we're about to have, and thank you very much for joining us. If you're all around the world, welcome to probably one of the most elite kart circuits here in the UK, and we've got some of the most elite drivers and influencers, celebs, all you could think of here racing today, all in aid for charity, for the Brain Tumour Charity out there as well. Super Chat is live out there, so if you are joining us in the comments and you do fancy donating, please make sure you do, because all proceeds will go, of course, to our charity of chosen choice, the Brain Tumour Charity, so please do get those in. But you join me and George to this beautiful classic Formula One car driven by James Hunt, the Hesketh 308 Mark 1, the first Formula One car that James drove back in the day. An absolutely fantastic car. It was driven around the track earlier on. You'll be able to watch those clips a little bit later on, but for now we're going to have a little walk around the paddock area, talk to some of the drivers, mingle with some of the teams, just so you know who we've got here. Now we've got I think we'll go this way, Mr. Cameraman. Now we've got lots of drivers who we want to talk to again. Oh, apparently all good on that one. Now, already. Okay, fine. Well, I don't think we've got time to actually talk to some of the drivers. What we'll do is we'll throw to the track and we'll throw to a couple of footage that we saw earlier on. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you're seeing live pictures there of the Hesketh 308-1 driven by driver Joseph Pomfret. And an absolutely fantastic sound. As much as I'd love talking about cars, I think what we'll do is we'll let this little video finish so you can enjoy the sounds of this classic Formula One car. Oh, well, he shuts it off there. An absolutely fantastic car. Brilliant to have it here at Whilton Mill for this amazing event here today. And it's the team pull it in there. I was speaking to Joseph earlier on today. He was a very nice guy. He's not raced for a while, but bringing it out here, he said, oh, the car was a handful to drive out there. He said, struggling to get those tyre temps in to the car out there. But yeah, great to see it out there, and a great way to kickstart an event here at Whilton Mill, of course, for the Motormouth Charity Kart Race here today. And like you were saying, we have got a huge array of racing drivers, celebrities, influencers, everyone you may know racing here today. And of course, please do get your comments in, because we are going to be joined by some of them a little bit later on today as well. They'll be joining me in the commentary booth to join us through that racing. Now, of course, today, what are we doing? Firstly, the drivers at the moment, they're out there for a 45-minute practice qualifying session. They'll be finishing that up in just a moment. There's around 25 or so 5 minutes left of that race or session. Then they're going out for a 2.5-hour endurance race. Now, drivers have got 4 random members of the public out there, plus 1 celebrity driver that will be joining them. That's all been drawn out of the hat. They have been allocated their teams. They're out there, and I can relay who is in what team, but we'll do that a little bit later on when the race is actually underway. Minimum of 4 stops teams have got to do. They've got to do 4 stops over the entirety of the race. 1 mandatory fuel stop as well. So I've been told by the team here at Whilton Mill that these karts will only last 2 hours. With the race at 2.5 hours, it's not going to make it. So they are going to have to come in for a fuel stop at some point. Now the fuel window is open throughout the race. They don't need to come in at a certain point in time, but I recommend doing it at least half an hour in, because if you fill up the tank before that half hour, it still won't last the race. So I'm sure that the teams will have worked that out. I'm sure they're clever enough to figure that out. But yeah, yes, that's going to be the case today. So it's going to be a challenge. Strategy is going to be the main key. And is strategy going to come into this one as well? Keep your comments coming in. I'm seeing is KSI. No, KSI is not here. I can give you a kind of a brief rundown of who we've got. We've got Mr. Super GT, of course. Steve Alvarez-Brown. He is here. Seb Morris, racing driver. He's here as well. Matt Ames, he's here as well. Matty Gallagher from WTF1. Aldis is here. Seen Through Glass is here. Jordan Witt. Emma Walsh. Pieface is here as well. Jack Barlow. Tom McCluskey. Then Bobby Thompson, British touring car driver. Paul Wallace, Liam Lawson, Formula 2 driver for High Tech. Then you've got Jay Pavley as well. Jimmy Broadbent is here. Jan Mardenborough is here as well. Kelvin Fletcher, who you may know from, of course, the popular TV series Emmerdale, as well as Strictly Come Dancing, and, of course, the British touring car and British GT paddock as well. Hayden Gollers is here as well from Veloce, and of course Abby Eaton, W Series driver and stunt driver on the Grand Tour, the very popular program as well. Mark Priestley and Adam Christo are also here as well. Alex Rivet and Benjamin Daly. Mr. Tim Marduk is here also. There is a lot of names here today. Now they have just, still running through practice at the moment out on circuit. We'll get a qualifying order from that, and that will determine where our drivers start for the race. There's about a 15-minute window in between that time as well. So again, please do keep your comments in. And again, remember that we are indeed racing for charity. That's the most important thing today. Racing for charity, for the Brain Tumour Charity, to be precise. And, of course, that is probably the most important thing. Everyone here is here because they're helping raise money for that. And the Super Chat is live on the stream, guys. So if you have got a couple of quid spare, if you do want to comment in that, please, it would be greatly appreciated. All proceeds will go to the Brain Tumour Charity, which is who we are raising money for today. Now, the celebrity list, like we're saying, there are many of them, and we have gone through the list, but there are main ones that everyone likes to talk about, and which ones would be better for drivers in their teams. Now, of course, there are some who are professional racing drivers, there are some who are esports drivers who have gone through to start karting, and some who are esports drivers and have gone through to actually race cars as well. You probably know who I'm referring to there. There are some karters who are now just into the world of rally driving. There are mere influencers, there are mere YouTubers. Some may be more qualified at racing than some others, but that doesn't halter the fact that, of course, everyone is here to raise that money. One's on my list to keep an eye out, of course, in this one. Of course, everyone knows Mr. Jimmy Broadbent, who is going to be out there today, and hopefully will be joining us at some point in the commentary box. But, of course, the main shout out for that one is Please No Punterino Jimmer. That's the main one. Are we going to see it today? Well, we'll find out, because of course turn 1 here is very aptly named Oblivion, and with all these drivers going into Oblivion corner, well, I'm sure some may end up in the Shadow Realm, and one driver who may end up in the Shadow Realm once more, who did here at the Fine Lady corner a few weeks ago, Mr. Steve Alvarez-Brown, or most commonly known as Super GT. He is here racing today as well. He had, obviously the last time he was here, he had to apologise to one of the maintenance men here because he broke one of the fences when he crashed his Senior X30 kart here at Whilton Mill. But he has tried to forget that, but don't worry, I have put it back into that chat as well. Big shout out to John Stout. £25 donated there. Thank you very much. Let's get started, gang. There we go. That's what we need. Let's get this racing underway. We'll be getting underway very shortly. Race is due to start at around 3 o'clock today. I believe practice and qualifying is just about to go checkered out on circuit. I do wonder if we can get to see some track action out there. I'm not sure if we have got it already, if our cameramen are ready, primed and ready to go. But a huge thanks to Alpha Live, of course, providing us these live pictures you're going to be seeing later on today. Of course, without them, we couldn't see this amazing race. Of course, it would just be a post that you would see or a video on YouTube that you would see. But you've got it here live all the way throughout for those 2.5 hours. So we thank Alpha Live dearly for those pictures. And, of course, to Whilton Mill for putting on the event as well, hosting the event here. Fantastic facility in the heart of Northamptonshire. An amazing circuit running on the international layout. 1,200 metres in total. And many corner names. Let's go over the corner names. Of course, we've gone over Turn 1, Oblivion. Fantastic corner, flat out in the first karts. Then you go into Crook, which is a left-hand kink, as you then head up the hill past Fine Lady. Then you head into, well, aptly named Christmas Corner. You then go out of Christmas Corner into the kink, Inkermans, and then into the tight hairpin of Ashby. Out of Ashby, you've then got another small start back straight in towards Wilkins, then Oisiers. Out of Oisiers, you again go down another straight in towards the boot section. Now, this is a very hard section of the track, very harsh curbs. It's very bouncy through there as well if you go in too quick, so you've got to watch out for that one. But you've got boot corner 1, 2 and 3, and then you go round pit bend, back onto the start-finish straight, and that finishes the lap at Whilton Mill. Huge shout out to Freddie Ingram as well, donating £5. Thank you very much, Freddie. Again, do get your comments coming in and your donations coming in, because all proceeds do go to the Brain Tumour Charity. And again, a fantastic opportunity for them. They are here chatting, mingling with the drivers, so it's great to see them involved. And again, thank you very much to Owen Davies as well for your donation there. Let's Pie. There we go. I'm sure. Let's Pie. I'm sure that's to Pieface. So yeah, there we go. Pieface. What team is here? Pieface is in Team Thunderhead. They'll be in Thunderhead. What kart number are Thunderhead? Thunderhead, who are out there at the moment. Where are they on my list? Can't quite see them on my list. Well, there we go. There is the track footage out on track. Thunderhead, 19th place at the moment. They're in kart 4. So if you're a Pieface fan, there we go. He's in kart 4, currently in 19th. You can see that on the side of your screen. Currently 10.3 seconds off the pace. So there are the live pictures here at Whilton Mill. As you can see, the sun is trying to get out here. It's been an interesting day. It was cold at the start of the day, but it's come back slightly. But absolutely great weather that we're having here today. Now, again, Ryan Pereira, Pieface, easy dubs. Well, not necessarily. Easy dubs from 19th. We'll see. They'll have to come out with a miracle to get that Thunderhead kart up there. There is a track layout there just demonstrating where people are out on track. And the rest of the karts they're lining up, 21st and 22nd. 22 teams out there today. And like I say, we've got professional racing drivers. We have got sim drivers. We have got influencers. We have got, well, just celebrities out there, haven't we? And they're going to be racing. That's the stretch out of Fine Lady up towards Christmas Corner. This is out of Inkermans in towards Ashby, the tightest hairpin on the circuit. There is up to Christmas Corner. As you can see there, 15 minutes remaining of the session currently at the moment. Let's have a quick rundown then of positions. Team Super Tyres are currently fastest out there at the moment. Team Super Tyres they have got Jan Mardenborough. Now, Jan, let's talk about Jan, because Jan was probably the first driver, there's a look in the pit lane there, was probably one of the first drivers to go from esports into real-world racing with the GT Academy series, of course. 2011, he became the third winner of the GT Academy competition, beating 90,000 entrants. He was rewarded with a drive for the Nissan at the Dubai 24-hour race. And his best season, 2016, in the Japanese F3 Championship as well. So, but he's raced in the Super GT Championship, running the GT 500s, the Super GT Championship in Japan. Again, absolutely fantastic driver. Happy to have him here with us. And currently, that team sitting on provisional pole at the moment. So, Hesketh Racing, they are second place at the moment. Let's talk over Hesketh Racing. They have got see-through glass, their driver. Now, see-through glass. Okay, Sam Fain, the car enthusiast himself. Of course, a bit of a media personality between himself as well, but behind the hugely popular automotive YouTube channel, See-Through Glass. Sam has risen in the car community, you know, with prominent voices, producing stream of high-quality automotive videos and podcasts over the years. So again, great to have See-Through Glass here joining us for this session of racing. Right. So what team is Steve in? I'm seeing from JDAC Games. So Steve is in Stanhope. Static B. Where are they? Stanhope, Static B. They are currently 19th place in the Kart 22. So there they are on your screen. 19th place at 22. Says it there. Setter on your screen. Currently 6.5 seconds off the pace at the moment in Kart 22. So keep an eye on that one. Now on your screen as well, as we see someone out of Wilkins, gets back onto the second. Who is that? It was the number 4 kart. That was Thunderhead. So that is the kart with Mr. Pieface in. So hopefully, I don't think it was Pieface at the wheel. There is the number 7 kart. This is Team Brit. Now, Team Brit, again, a great, again, another charitable organisation, giving the chance for drivers with disabilities to get that opportunity to race out on circuit. Of course, Bobby Trundley is one of their drivers. I know Bobby personally from his days back in karting, and he's come up now, races with Team Brit. Absolutely fantastic driver, very quick. Keep an eye on Team Brit because they are very quick drivers out there. Team Brit's driver is Matt Gallagher as well from WTF1, so he'll be out there. I'd say Matt's out there assisting them. Something tells me he's not going to be assisting them because every one of the drivers in the Team Brit team is probably more experienced than Matt himself. So hopefully they teach Matt a few things of how to drive a kart out there. Team Super Tyres in the 27 just put another fastest lap of the race, 57.561, currently in the lead in provisional pole, 12 minutes remaining. They are denoted by the gold logo that you can see currently going around the top end of the circuit, going in towards the Ashby hairpin currently. You can see there the gold, silver and bronze logos on that track map. They are denoting obviously first, second and third out of track, and then the rest of them are just kind of as follows. We'll go through the rest of the list then. Wright Formula, the 18, currently in third place at the moment. Wright Formula have got driver Seb Morris in their team. Now Sebastian, or Seb as he likes to be called, professional racing driver from Marford. He won obviously the 2017 British GT Championship. He also won the 2020 Sunco Challenge, which gave him a prize drive in the number 31 Whelan Engineering Racing Cadillac DPI in the Rolex 24 Hours at Daytona. So again, a very experienced driver, Seb Morris, in that team, currently in third place at the moment in this practice qualifying session. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, please do get your comments in. We would love to hear from you. If you are joining us on the Alpha Live YouTube channel, I can see your comments in the commentary box. Please do get them in. And, of course, like we were saying, Super Chat is live. Like we say, all donations, all proceeds go to our chosen charity, the Brain Tumour Foundation, or Brain Tumour Charity. Again, please do get those in. Every little helps when it comes to donating for that one. Of course, everyone here, there are pots going around in the paddock. There are many drivers here, 4 members of the public plus 1 celebrity driver in each kart. So 5 drivers in a team, 22 teams out there. Please somebody do the maths, because I don't know. Right. Again, what team is Pieface in? Well, Pieface is in Thunderhead at the moment. They are in the pit lane, currently sitting 18th in the number 4 kart. So there we go. Again, get your comments in. Again, we would love to hear from you. No, KSI is not racing. What team is Super GT in? Super GT is in Stanthorpe Setter B. Currently, last time I saw them, they were in 20th place, or they were in 19th place. Now they're in 20th, so they've gone down a little bit there. So hopefully, Steve can get them back up into spot there. Right, where is Mr. Broadbent? So Broadbent's in the Glenn Dunbar photography team there as well. Where are they currently? They're currently 5th fastest. There we go. So they're having a good little run. So keep an eye on old Jimmer. He's out there. So Peter Gell donates $10 again. And donating better quality gas to Team Thunderhead. There we go. Pieface is representing George Russell. I don't think so. Is Freddie Hunt one of the racers as well? I believe you are correct, sir. Freddie Hunt is, I believe, he was on my list. I don't know if he's driving, though. That is a bit of a shame, because Freddie Hunter, of course, the son of James Hunt. He was on our list. I don't know if he's here at the moment. I don't know if he is racing, which is a big shame. But, yeah, Freddie Hunt is supposed to be here, so hopefully we can catch up with him a little bit later on if he does turn up. There we go. So, is it qualifying? Yes, Ben, it is indeed qualifying. 8 minutes left of qualifying. Practice/qualifying. The race is due to start at around 3 o'clock, so it looks like they may be running a little bit behind at the moment, but it is a 2.5-hour endurance race that we are racing here today. As it's qualifying, but it certainly looks like they're racing out there. 3 wide into Ashby Hairpin. That is brave from these drivers. As they go through the 23, just whizzed past the screen there. Here is the 23 on my screen. That is Mission Makers, currently in 17th place. Mission Makers have got Jack Barlow behind the wheel for them. Jack Barlow, talented karter, car racer. Now, he won Kart Masters, Mr. Jack Barlow. Right. Right, Mr. Jack Barlow. Right, let's talk about Jack Barlow. Right, okay. He won Kart Masters in 2009 in the Minimax category, and again in 2011 in the Junior Road Tax category. But most commonly, you may know Mr. Jack Barlow for his recent spell on the Love Island show on ITV2. Yes. Personally not a fan of the show, but I'm sure many people are, so there we go. But Mr. Jack Barlow is in that team, and he did do a spell on Love Island. But like I say, very talented driver. You know, he's gone on to race into British Formula 4 Championships, Formula Ford as well. But yeah, a very talented karter and car driver as well. So probably Jack, a good one to have on your team. Float Cobra donating £2 again. When the imposter is sus. Well, there we go. There are many sus people here today, I suspect. We'll find out who they are when they sneak through the field. There's the number 12 dancing past our screen. That's Kart Force, currently out on circuit. Kart Force do have Aldes in their team. And, of course, Aldes, again, popular YouTuber out there making those, in-depth videos about Formula 1. Again, there's lots of stuff on there. He's done a few Q&A questions or anything like that. His YouTube channel is Aldes. His name is also Aldes. So there we go. It's there's no confusion to that one. His name is Aldous. There we go. So we'll call him Aldous all the way through today. He is in the Kart Force team, who are currently 12th fastest in the number 13 kart. They have not managed to break the 1 minute time barrier there at the moment. Only a couple of teams have sub 1 minute. Closest drivers out there are Glenn Dunbar Photographic, and Grumpy Old Drivers are now on provisional pole. Who are the Grumpy Old Drivers? They have got, well, there we go. That makes sense. Something tells me that Formula 2 driver Mr. Liam Lawson may be out in the kart at the moment. Of course, Liam, the New Zealand racing driver, mentored by 3 times New Zealand Grand Prix winner Ken Smith. Now, he's currently driving for the High-Tech Grand Prix team in the FIA Formula 2 Championship this year. And he joins us, of course. They're on their summer break. So he is joining us for this event. So very pleased to have him along. Owen Bennett. Where's Tomo? Right. Tomo. Tom McCluskey. He is in the LRTR Racing Kart, currently in 11th in, that was very handy, Kart 11. Thank you very much for that. They have not broken the 1 minute barrier. I thought they had. Oh, no, they have. 59.175 they have. That was their fastest time out there. Only 4 karts who have broken the 57-second barrier. That is Grumpy Old Drivers, Glenn Dunbar Photographic, Team Super Tyres and Hesketh Racing. They're the only 4 karts to have broken the 57-second barrier there on your track. Let's have a look. Who is that? That is the number 24 kart. This is Hesketh Racing. Drivers in that, of course, they have got Seen Through Glass. I believe they've also got Mr. Ben Daly in their team. Oliver Clark. Max Maserati as well. So out there racing at the moment. There is Mr. Super GT on track. You just saw him coming out of the pit lane there. He'll be making his way out of the pit lane, see what he can do as we follow the rest of the team. There's the number 15 kart just behind. That is the Wrigley Monkey Racing. Excellent. These are fantastic team names that I'm seeing here. Currently in 14th place. Who have they got in their team? So they've got Abby Eaton as their driver. Well, I say, if you need a quick driver, Abby Eaton is definitely one to have on your team. Richard Jones, Alec Turpin, Luke Roberts, and Gareth Jones, the other drivers in that team as well. There on your screen, though, is Super GT making his way round. Of course, Super GT starting his karting career in the UKC Championship at the moment. You probably, if you're fan of Mr. Super GT's work, you'll see that he racing in that one at the moment in the Quadrant team, of course, founded by F1 driver Lando Norris, the man himself, the meme himself, Lando Norris. He always seems to find himself in a meme here, there, everywhere. But yeah, they are racing their way around. How are they doing at the moment? So that is Stanhope's setter B, with Super GT now behind the wheel. They have gone up into P8 at the moment, the number 22 car. They've managed to get a 58.350 that time around. They're still 1.67 seconds off the pace. But again, a good time. Glenn Dunbar for Photographic takes provisional pole with 2 minutes to go. 56.673. Now they have got Jimmy Broadbent in their team, so I don't believe it is Mr. Broadbent in the kart at the moment, because that would be outrageous if Mr. Broadbent's at the fastest time. I'm sure they've got a secret weapon in their team. They must do. Whereas they've got Glenn Dunbar, they've got Ollie Wickens, they've got Jack Partridge and Scott Taggart. Now I know Mr. Scott Taggart from previous experience in karting at a karting venue in the UK. So it could be himself behind the wheel. We'll never know. It might be Jimmy. We'll have to find out who sets the fastest time for that team. Across the line with the number 2 kart there. Who's in that? That's inside F2
motorsport.com is their team. They've got Mr. Bobby Thompson behind the wheel. Of course, Bobby, a driver who is very well known in the British touring car paddock. Of course, raced for Team Hard back in the day, and his racing career started back 2006 when he started in cadets at the Bayford Car Club, actually, in the UK. He went all the way on to junior road tax before moving into cars 2012 in the Ford Fiesta Championship, and then, of course, is very well known now in the British Touring Car Championship with the Trade Price Cars team as well. 40 seconds left on the timer, and the last lap's coming in. So everyone getting their quickest drivers out now, I suspect, with the track warmed up. Now, Stuart Campbell confirms, yes, Jim's team on pole. They are at the moment. Come on, Team Blue Flag. Now, who's Blue Flag out there? Team Blue Flag. They have got Adam Christodoulou in their kart at the moment. Now, Adam, a very quick driver. Adam, of course, Greek British driver, won in 2008 the British Formula Renault Championship, also won the 2019 Start Mazda Championship in the United States. His cousin Ricky's also a racing driver, I will say, and having competed in British Formula 3 Championship also. So, with the timer clocking on to 0, checker flag has gone out, and as you can see, there is some of the provisional race results. Of course, we would see in most karting scenarios scrutineering, and pending any scrutineering regulation, maybe changes, infringements, but I don't think we've got any of that here. Teams and karts will come in for a quick fuel stop. They'll get their tanks brimmed, ready for the race. Oh, a shake of the head across the line there from the number 25 across the line. That sounds what's set at A. Who is their driver in there? That's Matt Amos. So Matt potentially in the car there. I thought he had green boots, but might be Matt in the car there, but clearly not happy. They cross the line, 21st place. Now everyone has taken checker flag, so Glenn Dunbar Photographic takes pole position from Grumpy Old Drivers. From Wright Formula Mission Makers in 4th place, with Team Super Tyres in 5th. Team Brit in 6th place. Hesketh Racing in 7th. Team Blue Flag in 8th place. Stanthorpe set a B in 9th place. Cool Van Limited in 10th place. They round up the top 10, cut 28. Kart Force in 11th and at number 13. Some say the 13's unlucky to run, but clearly 11th place. Good qualifying from them. 58.740 their quickest lap. InsideF2.com, they qualify 12th place in the number 2 kart. The Fast Bunch, currently in 13th place in that number 26. LRTR Racing in 14th place, with Vishnu Racing rounding out the top 15. Wiggly Monkey Racing in 16th place. Can't think of a name. Excellent name there for that team. They're in kart number 3, currently in 17th place. Evoke Technique in 18th place. And the number 19's Team Sheck in 19th place, the number 17. Formula Wine rounding out the top 20, with Stanthorpe set at A in 21st. And Thunderhead, Mr. Pieface's team, currently 22nd place. So for all you Pieface fans out there, I suspect a lot of work is going to be needed. There the cars refueling. Now Ryan joins the stream there going, what are your predictions for the race, Mr. Commentator? Sorry, I don't know your name. Sorry, it's Anthony is the name. Mr. Anthony Jordan is the name behind the microphone that you're hearing. I definitely have a face for radio, which is why I'm locked in a cupboard away from everyone here at the Whilton Mill Circuit commentating on your event. But my predictions for this one, well, I predict in towards turn 1 at Oblivion at the start of this race. There could be many, many things that go wrong there. You can see some of the drivers having a brief chat. You can see there Liam Lawson in the Red Bull suit there. You can also see Mr. Bobby Thompson just in the background as well, ligging there, just making sure his hair looks good. Okay, that's what they've got to make sure. There's Mr. Super GT as well, just over to the left-hand side as well. They're having a quick chat. What do you reckon goes through their head? What sort of thing? Oh, there you go. Something tells me the bat was stepping out. There we go. But it's probably been a long time since some of these drivers have been in a kart. There's some of the rest of the drivers there. But yeah, it is challenging out there. Of course, the sun has come out there, Super GT. Mr. Steve in this quadrant suit. Brad Kravitz there, you can see as well. Very kindly put his name on his suit. There we go. Hopefully his name's Brad. Hello, Brad. Oh, there's Mr. Liam Lawson going, this is my kart, yeah. Can you sort it out? Better tyres on there, please. Thank you. No, he's a good lad, is Liam. Having a fantastic season at the moment. Yeah, but predictions for this one, well, again, I'm expecting carnage. I'm expecting carnage into turn one. Hopefully not. Hopefully everyone is going to behave themselves and have a good 2.5 hour race. That's what we need, and hopefully during this 2.5 hour race we will get drivers in the commentary box to answer maybe some of your questions as well. So, right. Okay, so Glenn Dunbar, apparently. Timing, I've got the name wrong. It's actually Dunbar. No, Dunbar's wrong. It is Glenn Dunbar. Okay, cool, right. The man came in with a piece of paper. I read it completely wrong, and I thought, okay, so it's Dunbar is the team. So it's Glenn Dunbar Photographic. That is the team. There we go. I'll write that down on my piece of paper. I blame the team for writing it down incorrectly. That's kind of what I blame on that one. Pierce joins, says how many drivers in each team? So there are 4 members of the public in their teams and 1 celebrity driver. So 5 in total in their teams, 22 teams in total. Again, please someone do the maths. Jimmy, question mark, yes, Jimmy is out there. KSI is not here. I think for safety reasons, KSI would probably crash the kart very quickly. I'm not sure of KSI's karting ability or racing ability. It might be good. I'm not too sure. I've not seen KSI in a kart, but we'll have to invite him down one day, see what he can do. There we go. So, a rundown then. Glenn Dunbar Photographic have taken provisional, or they have taken pole position. They have got Jimmy Broadbent in their team. Jimmer, the man himself, starting on pole position. Grumpy old drivers. They have got Mr. Liam Lawson in their team, starting on that front row of the grid. David Murray-Hundley, Rob Gravitt, Louis Goodman, and Aaron Rawding as well. They're also in that team. Wright Formula. They have got Mr. Seb Morris in their team, also Damien Gilman, Jack Edwards, Max Aiken, which is the brother of Jack Aiken. Very popular driver, and Glenn Durrant in their team. Mission Makers, they qualified 4th place. They've got Jack Barlow in their kart. Now, of course, you have to remember, Jack, very good in a kart back in the day, very good in a car back in the day. So, a very quick driver to have in your team. Team Super Tyres. Now, Team Super Tyres, they have Jan Mardenborough, of course, driver who still races in this day. Again, very quick driver from the world of esports back in the day, the 3rd ever winner of the GT Academy series. Got to drive for Nissan again, a great opportunity. They are starting 5th place in this race. Team Brit, who have got Matt Gallagher behind the wheel. Something tells me Matt didn't set that 57.9202, but again, we'll find out. He may have done. They're starting in 6th place. Hesketh Racing. Who have they got in their team? Who is their driver? Hesketh Racing. That is Seen Through Glass and potentially plus Ben Daly. I'll have to try and figure that one out, whether or not he is actually in their team or not. Who have we got then? Team Blue Flag. They have got Adam Christou. Again, very quick driver back in the day and currently today as well. They're starting in 8th place, Stanthorpe Setter B. That is, of course, the team with Super GT, Steve Brown. He will be starting on the 9th spot. Cool Van Limited, the 28. Who have they got in their team? Cool Van Limited. They have got Hayden Gullis. There we go, the man from Veloce Esports. He is out there. Can you give a shout out to Josh Lewis? Well, there you go, Josh Lewis. You got a shout out. Well done. You can stop spamming it now, Stealth. I said it. But where were we? Cool Van Limited Kart Force. So the number 13 in 11th place. They have got Aldis behind the wheel for them as well. So and then we go to InsideF2.com. InsideF2.com. They have got Bobby Thompson behind the wheel. They're going to be starting 12th place. The Fast Bunch, 26th. Well, the number 26, I should say. The Fast Bunch. Where are they? Paul Wallace behind the wheel for their kart. I'm not sure who Paul Wallace is. He's not on my list. So, but Paul Wallace, clearly a very quick driver, so it's helped them out massively there. The LRTR Racing. Tom McCluskey behind the wheel for them. Of course, Tom with the Veloce guys as well. Vishnu Racing, the number 1 plate, starting 15th. They've got Emma Walsh behind the wheel as well in their team. Wrigley Monkey Racing. They've got Abby Eaton. They're currently 16th for the start of this race. Kart Think of a Name in number 3. Fantastic team name again. Love that one. They are starting. They have got Mr. Kelvin Fletcher in their team again. So Can't Think of a Name. Have got Kelvin Fletcher behind the wheel for them. So keep an eye on that one. Evoke Technique, the 19. They've got Mark Priestley behind the wheel for them. Again, Mark. Mechanic, member of the pit stop crew as well for the McLaren Racing team. Did that for over a decade. So again, a fantastic driver to have in your team. Float Cobra donates £2 to our chosen charity. Thank you very much. How's your day, Mr. Commentator? It is going well. It's a bit warm in the commentary box. I'm currently on my own in the commentary box. Hopefully I'll get some willing volunteers during the race to join us and we can have a good old chat in the commentary box as well at some point. But yes, thank you for asking. Very well, thank you. Team Sheck, a 17 plate. Where are they? They are 19th out on track. And who is their driver that they have got? They have got Jade Pavley. Now, Jade raced in, well, karts back in the day. She started karting when she was 15. For the Jade Racing team in TKM, she's gone up to race in rally in Wales, and absolutely fantastic. And yeah, she's having a cracking old time as Jade. Very quick. Actually, I'd put my money on Jade moving up the order in that one because she was very quick in a kart. And she's used to rally driving. So if the rain comes down, Jade's definitely the one I've got my money on. There we go. Who else have we got? We've got Formula Wine, the 29. They're in 20th place. Who have they've got as their driver? Formula Wine. They have got Jordan Witt in their car with them. Stanthorpe Setter A. They have got Matt Amos. And then Thunderhead, as we know already, we spoke about them earlier. They have got Mr. Pieface in their kart as well. Was this a reverse grid? No, it wasn't a reverse grid. Reverse grids are impeccably sketchy things to do. Yeah, who thought up of reverse grids? I've got an idea. Let's put the slow drivers at the front and the quick drivers at the back. And they all crash into each other. Yeah, no, it's not a reverse grid. It is a sort. There you can see Liam Lawson on the left-hand side of your screen, the number 12 there on that side. Glenn Dunbar, photographer. Can't quite tell who that is. I don't think that is Jimmy. It doesn't look like Jimmy's helmet. No, it's not Jimmy. I suspect Jimmy's using his helmet. I'd be amazed if he wasn't. But there they are on your grid. Row ready to get our 2.5 hour charity race underway for this event here at Whilton Mill. And like I say, Super Chat is active on the stream as well, so if you are out there and you have got a couple of quid to spare, please do donate generously, and all proceeds do go to the Brain Tumour Charity, of course. So please do get those in for the start of this race. What are your predictions at home? Get your comments in. Are we going to see a pile-up into turn one? Are we going to see a good, clean race? Are we going to see, well, just mayhem all the way through? We're yet to find out, as we're going to get this race underway very, very soon. Some very talented drivers out there. Strategy is going to be the main one of this one, of course. Minimum of 4 driver changes all the way through this race. Eyes on the lights are heard there. Race underway. Look at them all hopping there to try and get the best momentum out of these cars. Liam pointing at the driver there in the number 12, just going, whoa, how has he managed to get in front like that? There we go. Out of oblivion they go. I don't think anyone was going fast enough to cause a crash there. Oh, but we might do it here up into Christmas Corner there. Some of the drivers poking out of the slipstream as they go through. Nice clean start. Look at that train there of karts. Look at that. So, number 12 leading the way. Glenn Dunbar, photographic, leading the way at the moment. No, there was no pile-up at Christmas. It was all good. It might happen into the boot, though. We're yet to find out as we see the rest of the field go through. Super GT out there in the mid-pack, making ground. The 28 diving through. It could have been the 29 of Formula Wine. That's definitely the team I want there on your screen there. Liam Lawson all over the back there of the number 12 there, Super GT coming through your shot there. There is Bobby Thompson. Oh, the 19 getting all out of shape. That's Evoke Technique getting all out of shape. Across the line they go. The order as follows then. Glenn Dunbar, photographic, leading the way from Grumpy Old Drivers, Formula Right Team, Super Tyres. All curb warning already out for the Grand Prix and Hesketh Racing as well. They've got to stay off those curbs, of course. Very harsh curbs here at Whilton Mill. And they're probably so used to them racing maybe their own kart or their own car, they know that, I can just hit their own. But they're not their own karts. These are Whilton Mill's cars. Oh, that was very wide there out of that one. I think that was Right Formula who had gone out there. That could be Seb Morris at the wheel of that kart. And my goodness me, that is one way to exit out of the Ashby hairpin. How do they go? Out of Oisiers, down the back straight in towards the boot section. Oh, very bumpy there through the boot section they go. There, the 24 on your screen, that's Hesketh Racing. On your screen. Again, very quick drivers in that team. They cross the line again. So, top 10 separated by 6 seconds at the moment. 2 hours, 27 minutes to go. There, a good little scrap there. The 27 getting involved. Team Super Tyres just behind Mr. Super GT. Then you've got Team Brit just up ahead as well in front. Curbing warning out too. That team as well. And again to Grumpy Old Drivers. Be aware because, of course, too many of those and you may find yourself receiving a black and white, potentially even a black flag as well for your troubles. So drivers definitely don't want that. You've got to stay off those curbs. I believe that could be Bobby Thompson at the wheel of that one. Oh, look at that. That's the 2017 Super Tyres trying to get all round the back there of Stanhope Setter B. Inside F2.com. Again, curbing warning. Marshall's at the side there just saying stay off them curbs. There we go, very harsh curbs out there here at Whilton Mill. There to keep the drivers in check as they go round. So, as they go through, again, Ashby, excellent running here from these drivers as they go through. Gaps starting to form. There's Bobby Thompson just coming into shot there. And the rest of the field, again, got to be careful with these karts because, like I say, these are Sodi karts out there at the moment. Again, Sodi corporate karts running a 390cc engine. They're quite heavy. They take a while to slow down because you are carrying so much weight into that kart. There is the 13 on your screen. That is Kart Force out there at the moment. Their driver is Aldis, their celebrity driver. That could be Daly Gibbon behind the wheel at the moment of that kart. But the race going through, and again, Pieface from outer space. I think someone is a Pieface fan. Mr. Commentator, how fast do these karts go? Well, you're probably looking at around maybe 40 to maybe 50 miles an hour out of push with the wind behind you, downhill. Oh, there's a spin there. That is the 13 going around out of the exit of Ashby. That is Mr. Lennon behind the wheel. So that's Ben Lennon behind the wheel at the moment for the Kart Force team. And he's gone for an unintentional rotation in that kart. Out, there's the number 1 plate on your screen. That's Vishnu Racing. They've got the company of Evoke Technique and LRTR Racing just behind them. Again, they're having a good little run there. The number 11 just creeping into shot there. LRTR Racing, who's currently at the wheel of that one. That could be Mr. Tom McCluskey. As they go through here, further up, there's the number 2 whizzing past your shot. That's InsideF2.com with Bobby Thompson behind the wheel. Obviously, Bobby, very well known in the British touring car paddock. Racing for the Trade Price Cars team, which is why he's got his Trade Price Cars suit on. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? There we go. Yes, the karts slot through there at the moment. 2 hours, 24 minutes to go. And we are watching here the battle for 10th place at the moment. The 26 of the Fast Bunch. Just ahead. Who are the Fast Bunch? That has got Mr. Paul Wallace behind the wheel. Elliot Herod Taylor. Patrick Bell, James Greenwood, and Bradley Gravitt behind the wheel. And as you can see, they are. I tell you what, they're pushing Mr. Thompson, Mr. Bobby Thompson. They're giving him a battle here as they go through. And who is that potentially closing in on them as well? That looks to me like the number 6 plate of Team Blue Flag. Adam Christodoulou in that team. I don't believe he's behind the wheel at the moment. He might be. I'm not quite sure. But they've also got Daryl Hansford, Adrian Cox, Chris Steed, and David Hansford as well behind the wheel. So we keep an eye on this battle. 2 new fastest laps, personal best laps coming in from Wright Formula and Hesketh Racing. Gaps opening up at the front then. So after a few laps, 7 laps down, Glenn Dunbar Photographic lead the way at the moment from Grand Prix Old drivers. Mission Makers in 3rd place, the Wright Formula in 4th place, Hesketh Racing in 5th place, Team Brit in 6th place, Team Super Tyres in 7th, Stanhope Setter B in 8th place, the Fast Bunch in 9th, and inside F2, the number 2 plate, currently rounding out the top 10. There is the 23 on your screen. That is Mission Makers. Now, this is a very close scrap for 3rd place that we are seeing here. The 23 Mission Makers, Wright Formula and Hesketh Racing. That there, though, is Team Brit, the number 10, who's also going to be closing in. That is making this battle turning from 3 into 4. And, of course, as we know, if you are familiar with karting, as soon as drivers start scrapping, or any form of motorsport, as soon as drivers start scrapping, that's when the gaps start to close in. But we're seeing a great little battle all the way through here. So, who is in the kart for these guys? So, from 3rd Mission Makers. So, Mission Makers, who have we got in their karts? They've got Jack Barlow behind the wheel. with Farah Nanja, and then they've got Alzur Nathan, Kadir Balgaruku, and Edward Admer as well. So again, a very quick team out there, with a very quick driver as well in their team. So keep a very close eye on that one with the number 23. There they are on your screen. The number 18 as well, just behind them, Right Formula. Now, Right Formula, who have they got? Right Formula, they've got Seb Morris. I don't believe it's Seb behind. Oh, is that contact warning going out? Look at the look of disagreement there from the inside F2 team. I believe Mr. Bobby Thompson there at the wheel. Again, hands going up there, just saying thank you. The number 4 plate just getting out. That is Thunderhead, Pie Faces team. Just getting out the way there as they exit out of Inkermans in towards Ashby. So, comments in. Is Steve P8? I can confirm. Steve out there at the moment. Mr. Super GT is in 8th place in the 22. Stanhope Setter B. Again, more warnings to say stay off those curbs there. More warning flags going out, and again, a nice hand up there. Oh, Steve just dives down the inside there of Thunderhead. Team Super Tyres. Oh, Team Super Tyres, 27. Black flag for Team Super Tyres. They're currently in 7th place at the moment. Now, Team Super Tyres. Jan Mardenborough potentially at the wheel of that car at the moment. May have pushed the kart a little bit too hard. And has gone off the track slightly here, there, everywhere, maybe hitting too many tyres. So a black flag going out to the number 27 team, currently in 7th place, Team Super Tyres. So that's a disaster for them early on into this race. Nice close-up shots there of the 27 Super Tyres there. Like we're saying, they have just been black flagged. There you go, and you can see it there on the digiflag. He's now noted that, and he'll be coming into the pit lane. He has got Stanhope Setter B driver Steve Brown just behind, but I suspect that may change when he comes in for said black flag. Tobias said the curb warnings seem kind of harsh. Well, in a way they could be, but you have to remember that these are corporate karts. These are Whilton Mills karts, so they want to make sure that they still have a fleet of karts after this race. So there we go. You have to remember that fact. So got to keep an eye on that one. Ryan, what is the black flag for, and who is the driver? So the driver of car 27, Team Super Tyres. It could be any one of the drivers. It could, I don't think it is Jan. It could be Adam Furr. It could be Jay Dangano. It could be Sammy Venables. It could be Dean Gilbert at the wheel. But one of those drivers in their team has been very naughty, and they have come into the pit lane now to receive their black flag. They're telling off before they head back out onto the circuit. Can't think of a name. LRTR just switching around as well. They've gone up 2 positions from their original starting point as well. As Team Super Tyres fall down the order. They're going tumbling down. There they are, rejoining the track. There we go. He comes back out. 17th place, down 10 positions. So, bit of work to do when he comes back out onto the circuit. Natalie Johnson streams home. Do you know who is in the car number 6 from Team Blue Flag? So, Team Blue Flag. So they've got Adam Christodoulou in their team. Of course, they've got Darryl Hansford, they've got Adrian Cox, they've got Chris Steed, and they've got David Hansford. In terms of who is currently out there, I don't know. There we go. There's a bandit in the making there. Sleeves rolled up. absolutely killing it out there. I think that was the 28. It could be, or the 26, the fast bunch carts as they go through. No, it was the 29 of Formula Wine. There we go. Oh, new fastest lap of the race. We're into the 56s now. 56.494 from the Glenn Dunbar photographic team. There they are on your screen. They whiz past your shot. Hands up there. Sorry, I may have nerfed you a little bit there. I think that was the conversation that was being said out of Christmas Corner. A very common place to nerf someone. Gently out the way, of course. We don't condone that. And, but like I said, it's a charity event, so hey, so I tell you what, I had a brief chat with Mr. Steve Brown before he went out on circuit, and he said he plans on taking out Mr. Benjamin Daly at some point when he's out there. Don't know if that was true. Don't know if he was just joking. It may happen. Stick around. It could happen. That could be a video in the making. Out of the paddock bend, hand up. Not sure what he was signalling there. International. It was a curb warning for Formula 1 the 29. He's not been told about his sleeves yet. There we go. Where's Tim at Marduk? Right, Tim at Marduk, or known as Benjamin Daly. I believe he is in the Hesketh Racing team. They're currently P4 at the moment in the number 24. They're having a very close scrap with Mission Makers, the 23 kart, out on circuit. There is absolutely nothing between them, and I believe it could be the karts that we are watching now on your screen. It is indeed, yeah, Hesketh Racing. You could just see there the driver there in the white and red suit. That could be either Oliver Clark or Max Maserati as they go through. I think it says Morris on the back of that suit. There we go. That could be a driver that I don't know who that is. So hopefully someone comes into the commentary box and tells me who that is. Oh dear, there we go. Mr. Super GT all on his own there. Oh, side by side here. Getting past the back marker there by the looks of it. Gets that job done. Formula Wine, the 29's in the pit lane. Bandit leaves the pit lane with his rolled up sleeves, and our new driver goes out for Formula Wine. So there's their first pit stop of the race. Now they've got Jordan Witt in their team, they've got Jack Gallery, they've got Felicity Johnson, they've got Emma Thurlow, they've got Katie Proctor as well in their team. So team definitely to keep an eye on. Formula Wine, definitely the team for me. I do love a bottle of wine, I do, in the evening. There we go. Let's have a browse through the comments. F for Ben. We'll need to tie that hair up. Black flag coming for them. Yeah, you could be potentially right. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Did they really do a 15-minute stint? Well, you never know. Some drivers, they're not used to karting, are they? Karting is a very physical thing to do. I used to kart back in the day, and I do commentate on karting now. I commentate on the British Kart Championships. I have a co-commentator for that usually. Mr. Henry Burdett, the Welshman himself, joins me for that one. But yeah, karting is a very physical thing to do. It is really hard on your forearms. You'll find that a lot of these drivers, they'll go home and tomorrow morning they'll wake up and they won't want to move. Because their forearms will be very painful, their back, their sides, anything like that, because I suspect that a lot of these drivers aren't wearing rib protectors. I have seen rib protectors out there, but a lot of drivers are not wearing rib protectors. Rib protectors definitely are one to have in karting, especially corporate karting. You usually find a fair chunk of contact out there. There's the number 12, Glenn Dunbar photographic, leading the way at the moment comfortably by 7.9 seconds. Oh, look at this. High-tech pit stop happening right here. Fortunately, the kart number's on the front of the car. Oh, helping him out there. Oh, and he's very handily put his hand on it. It's the 17. There we go. Team Sheck, that is. that are just making their way back out onto the circuit. That's got Jade Pavley in their team, Thomas Schechter, Hugo Schechter, Freddie Schechter and Poppy Schechter. Something tells me maybe a family team out there joining us here this weekend. Back here, believe that is the number 2 kart that we are seeing there inside F2. They've got the very close company of the Fast Bunch in that 26th plate. You can just see there behind. Now the Fast Bunch, Paul Wallace is their celebrity. I don't know if he's out there at the moment, but they've got Elliot Herod-Taylor, Patrick Ball, you've got James Greenwood and Bradley Gravitt is the drivers in that team. Antec says, I drive Rotax without rib protectors. It's fine without, depending on how you suit your body. Well, there you go. Some drivers don't like to wear rib protectors, some do. Personally, I don't. That's because I am so small, I fit very snug into the seat. I can't have a rib protector because it will just get in the way. There we go. So I risk it. I don't drive one. There you go, Jake Robinson. I race Junior Rotax as well. I wear a rib protector. It's better to be safe than sorry. There we go. Definitely a good shout. There we go as we watch this battle. Oh, hand gesture there from InsideF2.com, meaning that potentially that could be a pit stop coming in very soon. There's the number 11 whizzing past our screen as well. LRTR Racing. Where are they at the moment? 12th place for them at the moment. They've got the close company of Evoke Technique and the 19 breathing down their neck out on circuit. Where did Pi finish? From Robbie 642. Well, don't know if you noticed that timer at the top of the screen there. It still says 2 hours 9 minutes to go. So not finished quite yet. Give it about 2 hours, then I'll be able to say where Pieface finished. There you go. There is the number 2. Now he's just dropped back there from the Fast Bunch. Again, battle here. Two very quick drivers out there at the moment. Something tells me you've got to remember as well, in categories, in racing, you would have weight categories as well. Drivers have to conform to a certain weight limit. In this one, of course, oh, look at that, 3 wide as they go up side by side. Oh, this is touring cars at its finest here. Oh, yeah, Bobby Thompson getting involved there, just showing a nose there. Out of Christmas Corner, through the kink, into Inkermans. Out they go in towards Ashby. Slightly defensive there from the Fast Bunch. They slot back. Oh, I tell you what, he went defensive, but he tried to carry the same speed, and that, unfortunately, meant he ran very wide out of the exit, and Bobby Thompson in the Inside F2 team gets back into P9, gets that job done. 2 hours, 8 minutes to go. Please do keep your comments coming in. Would love to hear from you, and again the super chat is still active, so please do, if you're feeling generous and you have got a few quid spare, please do get your donations in. Of course, they all go towards the Brain Tumour Charity, who are here today at the circuit, who are around as well with they've got their stand up in the cafe as well. If you're at the circuit, please head up, have a good chat with them. If you've got a few coins rattling around in your pocket or your kit bag, please do donate generously. There we go. So with the 2 hour mark remaining, half an hour going around. Liam Lawson there in the kart, the number 8, that's Grumpy Old Drivers. His fastest time, 56.882, so also into the 56s. His last lap, though, was half a second slower than the Glenn Dunbar photographic team. So he is not gaining. That gap has opened up to 10.5 seconds. So they are going to have to work on a new strategy. Now someone called it on the chat earlier on. Team Formula Wine have been black flagged for that hair coming out. So there we go. It has been spotted and it has been brought in. There we go. Well done, whoever called that one on the chat. Give yourself a pat on the back. Grant McDonald going, he's giddy watching Liam from New Zealand. Well, welcome from New Zealand. Grant. It's great to see so many talented drivers here taking their time out of their busy schedule. I say busy schedule, it's the summer break at the moment for Formula One, but of course some championships still running at the moment. Oh, look at that new fastest lap of the race, 56.417 from Glenn Dunbar Photographic. Their driver in there working well, pulling a gap. That gap open now to the Grand Prix old drivers, 11.8 seconds. So they're pulling away. They're going to have to find a new strategy to try and close that out. Jimmy Broadbent joins. This, thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. I tell you what, Jimmy, put your money where your mouth is. Come to the commentary box. Come on, Jimmy, sort it out. The fans want to know. If you're out there, you're not in the car, come on, come to the commentary box. There is the number 4 in the pit lane. That is Thunderhead. That is Pieface's team. Driver swap happening. Adelaide's about to go out on track. So 2 hours, 4 minutes to go. Might have to crack a window in here because it's getting rather warm in the commentary box. I was surprised about that because, of course, the weather in and around Silverstone has been, it's been pretty miserable in the UK. I was commentating at Rowra for the British Kart Champs at the weekend, and that was just rain all the way through it. But the sun has come out. This is more like the weather we'd expect for this time of the year. As I go through, there is Super GT. He called me out, ladies and gentlemen. He called me out on the stream. Thank you very much for that, Jimmy. But he stayed true to his word. He's joined me in the commentary box. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jimmy Broadbent, how are we?
This actually is a broom cupboard, isn't it?
It is a broom cupboard. I described it as a broom cupboard earlier. It is, and it's very warm. Have you been out on track?
No, not yet.
Who's your driver in the car at the moment? It's very quick.
It's Jack. I'm still learning everybody's names at the moment, but so we're in the number 12. Leading right now. I like to say this is all my effort.
Yeah, I'm sure it is all your effort.
100% my effort, but he's looking really good out there. I think to put 13 seconds on Liam Lawson is pretty impressive.
It is impressive. Your team has broken out. Oh, look, there he is. There he is.
Steve GT.
Mr. Shadow Realm himself. Now, Jimmy, you obviously you're racing Brit car now. You've got Goldie behind you now. It's how's it all going?
Yeah, it's going all right. I was actually out there this morning at Donington doing a test, so pretty full-on day this one.
So you're testing at Donington. Now you're back here at Whilton Mill doing much more.
This is the real challenge.
This is the real challenge,
honestly. I mean, the brakes work too well in Goldie. You know, I like brakes that don't work, so these karts are good. But it's a lot of fun this, and it's kind of fun seeing getting to excuse hang out with all your mates and raise money for a great cause. So
yeah. It is a great cause, of course, the Brain Tumour Charity. It's everyone here donating generously and donating on the chat as well. Again, please do keep getting your donations coming in on the Super Chat. But, I mean, Whilton Mill, when was the last time you were at Whilton Mill? Was it your Praga test in the car?
Yeah, that's my one and only time I've been here.
One and only time was in that.
There. So
there we go.
A bit different now. But, I mean, those cars, I think, were still quicker than these in the wet than...
yeah.
It's all about it's different sort of car. It's all about momentum.
Yeah.
So... that's why you see everyone just getting told off the curbs, because it's easier to do it out there.
So have you done... You went out in practice earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, went out in practice earlier.
How was that?
Yeah, pretty decent, actually. Yeah. There is a range of abilities, so you have to sort of look a bit further forward than you like to sometimes. And But I think the key to actually continuing and being quick here will be just getting through people as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a couple of times where Liam's got hold up and lost like 2 seconds. And it's like, well, that's how easy it is. So
Yeah. There is your kart there, the number 12.
good start that.
Yeah.
Very nice cut. Very shiny.
Very shiny.
Well prepared.
Well prepared, is
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Paid a little extra there to the charity to get a good kart, did you?
Sticking $1,000 in there. Just
Yeah, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just give us a quick kart. That's what we need. No, excellent. But, you know, here, a fantastic facility here at Whilton Mill. Again, a very fast track, a bit bumpy. You've got to watch out for the boot section.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that may catch you out if you hit those curbs and you go a bit, too much.
Yeah, I'm trying not to repeat what my good friend Steve Brown did here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, well, like I say, we were having a good chat, weren't we? And we said he was sent to the Shadow Realm at turn 1. He broke the barrier. I spoke to the maintenance man who had to spend hours fixing the barrier. He's only an old man, bless him.
I think he went to like, I want to go and apologise, is what he said. I want to go and
Shall I let
sorry.
you into a secret? He didn't actually damage the fence at all, but I want to go see
You did that to him. You did that to him. Oh, poor lad.
AD has not had to repair the fence, so I do want to see Steve go to find AD and apologise
So
to AD
sorry,
for not
mate.
doing anything to his fence.
I like that idea.
So, we'll see how it goes. But, of course, talk us through some of these teams, because, of course, there are some quick drivers out there. Who is your biggest threat, do you think, out there?
Obviously, P2 looking pretty quick. Any team with Steve Brownland is weaponised as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
so keep an eye on him. Those are really good drivers here.
Yeah.
And I wonder why I've been invited along. Make up numbers, I think. So,
Yeah.
but also, Louise Goodman's here.
Oh.
I want to have the opportunity that I punted Louise Goodman into the wall. I would never do such a thing, of course.
No.
But imagine having that in your resume.
That I tell you what, that's just like, it says here special abilities punting Lewis Goodman off the track. Yeah, no, probably not a good idea. We don't condone those things, Jimmy.
No, I never would.
Hang your head in shame.
I know, sorry, guys.
There we go. Clouds looming in the background.
It'll be fine.
Weather reports didn't say anything about rain, but
I think what we could use is just a shower for like 5 minutes.
a 5-second brief shower.
Yeah, just to see what happens. Because we're running on slick tyres, for those who don't know, you probably guessed that. But we don't change tyres. We stay on the slicks, even in pouring wet. So.
These slicks have probably been used for like the last month as well. So they are used slicks.
They're pretty much just plastic at this point. So.
Yeah. You'll be on rims by the end of this race. But no. Obviously, great karts here, maintained by the Whilton Mill mechanic and crew. But yeah, like I say, there are no pit stops. So if we do get a sprinkling, a dash of rain, it'll be then, it's like driving a trolley around a supermarket.
Well, you only really know about it when you put in the brakes a quick corner and you go, and you just got to go straight on.
And aquaplanes, you go into oblivion, you turn the steering wheel, and nothing happens. You go straight on towards one of our cameras.
Yeah, it's just a good way to get on camera.
Yeah.
That's a nice car there, isn't it? That's a nice GTR.
Yeah. Is that your GTR?
That's a very nice car, that is, yeah. Look at
yours?
that.
Yeah.
Dirty, full of cobwebs, full of karting gear at the moment.
How is it?
It's all right. It's always braking.
Always braking. Is that because you can't drive it properly, or?
I think it's just. I think it senses that the cars that all finally in one working unit. He goes, actually, no, I'm not anymore.
No. Yeah.
But it's always good. Now, I was quite surprised when they said, "Oh yeah, come park in the nice car bit." I'm like, no, this is so dirty.
No, it's fine. I'll just park it around the back. I think it'll be fine. But like you say, you're doing well at the moment, leading the way comfortably still. 16 seconds. You've not come in for a pit stop yet. Your kart's still out there. What's your plan? What's your strategy? Are you just going to leave this driver out there the whole race? Because I would.
I reckon Jack could do it, to be honest. It looks like a bit of a unit.
Yeah.
I think the plan is not to get any black flags. So you're seeing they're starting to pop up now. And that's curbs around here. And you gain a lot of time on curbs. So it's quite tempting to sort of send it over. But you see that last corner, those guys, there is a man standing there literally looking. His job is to look.
He's literally. I reckon it'll get to a point where he'll physically stand on the curb in a high vis to prevent people from. He'll just lie down. It'll be a
move that pop bike out there, won't they?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to hit that. Oh, contact warning, grumpy old drivers. That is the man, Liam Lawson there behind the wheel. He's bashing people out the way.
These F2 drivers, these FT DTM drivers, mate.
I know.
What's that about? You know.
I know. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely Ridiculous. Oh, Double Dash Media joins us. Just check the radar. No rain forecast now on the radar. Well, there we go.
That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah. Well, he says it's now on the radar.
Oh, okay.
So there's no rain forecasted, but it's now on the radar.
Right. Oh, hello.
There we go. Oh, someone going for an unintentional pirouette. And that's at the Ashby hairpin. Who was that? It was the number 4 kart. That is Thunderhead, Team Pieface, currently sitting 22nd place. Not a good running for that. Oh, that's an interesting technique round Wilkins. There we go. Make the corner, stamp on the brakes, get the back end to step out. That's what you need.
To be fair to these guys out here, if you've not gone karting before...
Oh, no. Yeah, if you've not gone karting.
The way you break these cars is you sort of dance them on the back on the way in. And that's kind of... When I first started karting, I spun so many times because it's a bit of a dark car. You have to sort of get used to how the kart feels in that situation. So you're basically watching anyone's first time they're going to go in, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I think that the important thing is just getting back on the circuit safely at that point.
Yeah. Well, I said to you, I spun an aerial atom the other week at an event. There we go. The instructor was not very happy with me, so there we go. But yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, there's the talk of trail braking into corners, isn't there? You can do that. I wouldn't recommend it with these.
No.
Braking in a straight line is key.
Yeah, you sort of break it in a straight line and try and set yourself up for the corner afterwards. You can actually scrub off quite a lot of speed just by turning the wheel on these things, because the brakes are probably not the strongest feature of this car, but you can, again, slow down actually just by literally causing friction on the front tyres and getting it to turn in. So that's a really good way of doing it. And the quick guys out there sort of know the balance of that. I'm still trying to learn it. I think I only had about 5 minutes out there earlier, so but plenty of time to learn in the race. So.
Ah, right. Well, I've been corrected. I need to learn my Yorkshire dialect. There we go. I didn't know he understand that he said nout. There was nout rain.
Oh, nout.
I thought he said now.
Oh,
so there we go. Oh, that's a kart again spinning. That's the 28 going around. That's Cool Van Limited, currently 16th place. Their last lap was a 1:04.025. Let's see what it is when they next cross the line. Something tells me maybe it's a tad slower.
Good lean, that is.
It is. It is a good lean. I tell you what, that's true banditry. That is.
The lean.
The lean. No, I tell you, the true banditry look for corporate karting is gloves, sleeves rolled up, motocross helmet with the goggles, leaning into the corners. Ultimate karting bandit, that is.
Oh, it used to be Steve. It used to be the white Arai with the black up one side suit.
Well,
and that was a couple of hundred bandit. That was. But,
yeah.
I mean, I think basically any. I mean, you got Matt from WTF1. He's got his own suit, but not his own helmet. You got Ben with his own helmet, but not his own suit. So you got to watch out for these YouTubers, mate. They're awful.
They're rife. They're rife.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're like a rash out on circuit. We'll keep a very close eye on them, I think, because I was watching some videos from earlier times. I think you guys were all at Buckmore Park for their reopening, of course, and that race looked interesting, didn't it?
That was good. That was good fun. That one.
Was it?
I enjoyed that. Yeah, I had a race with one of the bridals, Ed, who I think used to work there. Race against Jan as well. Race against Steve. Really, really fun. Nice little warm-up to these, actually.
Was it? I mean, they're a slightly different kart. They still run Sodis there, but they run the Sodi RT8s. These are not Sodi RT8s. These are a different breed of Sodi karts, but they still run the 390cc powerful engine. Got to control the power in these karts.
It gets there. It likes it. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Now, that driver, to me, is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken...
How many more of these fillers you got?
So much. I think that's... Is it Matt Ames? He'll kill me if I get his name wrong.
No, it's Amos.
Amos, that's it. Matt Amos. It isn't him. No, it isn't him.
He's got a black suit.
He's got a black suit?
Yeah.
I know he's got green boots, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has, yeah.
And I think he's got a green helmet, hasn't he?
Yeah, so it's fairly easy to see.
Could be him.
It's not him.
It's not him. All right, fair enough. When I go commentating with karting, distinctive race suits, distinctive helmets, distinctive karts with numbers all over it. It's very easy to commentate. When you just see a random Sodi kart whizzing past your screen with a corporate suit and a corporate helmet, I ain't got a clue who that is.
Oh, so we're in. We've just had our pit stop.
Is this your driver swap now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you have. You've gone down. Oh, P4. But you've come out the pit lane just behind Hethkis Racing. So your usual lap times there are around about a minute. That was a 1:24.4, so it took you around 30 seconds to do your pit
it's a
stop.
fairly quick swap here. We have to also, at some point, decide when we're going to fuel. That's important to get that done as well. These karts won't go the full distance. They have about a 2-hour tank, but we had qualifying and practice beforehand. It's about half an hour. So unless you're super saving, you aren't going to make the end. So we've got to decide when to do that yet.
Well, I would personally, recommendation, go as soon as the first half hour is done. Because if a tank lasts 2 hours and it's a 2.5 hour race.
We thought that, but then we thought everyone's going to do that. So we're like, you're trying to get into the mind of everybody else, because you'll know the last thing you want to do is pull up to the fuel station and see a queue, because then you've got to wait in the queue.
But that's what teammates are for. Teammates will tell you if the fuel bay's empty.
We aren't that clever.
No?
No.
No? Well, you're doing all right. Yeah. You're fourth at the moment.
Yeah, we'll see how we do now. Like, we had Jack starting, really, really quick guy. I think that similar-ish pace, most of us.
Yeah.
So it should be nice. I'm wondering sort of what drivers we're going to see brought out for everybody else as well. Team Brit are going to be good, of course.
Well, yes, Team Brit are going to be good. Not because they've got Matty, because Matty's probably their Achilles heel.
They're all racing drivers.
They're all drivers. Yeah, they're all drivers. I know a couple of them personally. So they are a very quick bunch of guys.
Well, that Aaron's out there in a hand control car as well. And doing pretty great times.
Yes,
so
he is.
Like, so much respect for Aaron, mate.
Controlling a kart usually is difficult. Yeah. But these guys, like even in the Aston Martins or their BMW, their 1 Series cars that they race and they run, they've got hand controls in there, and that is just a whole new factor that you've got to bring in, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. And I actually had the pleasure of driving their Aston Martin with the hand controls, and it's not as easy as it looks. No. You really got to switch your brain to a different channel, so to speak, and it takes a bit of time to get used to. So, that cone just got sent. Sorry. Excellent stuff. Who was that? Number 2. That was it. The number 2. Good spot. I was looking at my time screen at the time. Who is the number 2? Inside F2. There we go. He hit me. F in chat for cone. There were 2 cones there. Now there are 1. Yeah. First there were 2. That's a curb warning, I think, guys. Cone warning. Yeah. There's a whole new warning flag. I think go out there, write down on a piece of paper, cone warning. Do not hit a cone again. There we go. That is a nightmare for that one. But, excellent stuff for them. H Racing, or Hesketh Racing, new personal best, 57.0. Nice. You're doing 59.4s now, still quick times. Yeah. But that gap, you're falling down the order now. Yeah, when are you getting in the kart? Either next or after next. I don't really know. Next or after? Yeah, I know, that's good English. Good. Jimmy, good speak. Good England. That's good England. Good London. There we go. Right, who is in? It's the 18. The 18. Where are they on my screen? 5th place. Right Formula. This is Seb Morris is their driver. All right, no pressure. So they've got Damien Gilman, Jack Edwards, Max Aiken, Jack's brother, and Glenn Durrant as well. So it could be either one of those drivers. I don't know. It doesn't tell me. I'm just hoping that when I get out there, I see either Tomo or Ben Daly. Yeah. Well, I think Ben started though, so I don't think I'm going to see him. Did he? I'm not too sure if he did or not. Yeah, he did qualifying. I didn't see him out there. So. Oh right, okay. So he did start the race today. So now I heard a rumour. Now this could be. Well, I say it's not a rumour. Steve told me. So basically, he came up to me and he said that I'm going to hit Ben Daly off. It's not happened yet. I'm slightly disappointed. Thank you, Mr. Photographer. The cone's coming back. The cone's been retrieved from the other side of the circuit. Excellent. Well done, that Marshall. He saved the life of the cone. But yeah, no, I was very disappointed that he's not hit him off yet. No, I mean, we'll probably do something soon. Do me proud. You got to do it in a sneaky place. Everyone does it up into Christmas Corner. Got to see there's a Marshall up there, so we'll see. There's also a camera, so we get to see it. So, not that we condone anything. No, not at all. Not at all. A very charitable removal from the circuit, I think. I tell you what, if someone in the chat donates 100 quid right now, you've got to go hit Ben Daly off the track. There you go, that was me just then. I just did that.
with my mind.
That's the Kart Force team by the looks of it. Number 13, pulling away there.
Who's that? Oh,
that, I believe, is Bobby.
Is that Bobby?
Yeah, I believe that's Bobby Trundley behind the wheel for Team Brit. I believe so. He is here. I believe that's Bobby.
See, that's the curbs, I think. Curbs there, mate.
Oh, someone's spinning. Bobby, very quick driver. I've known Bobby for quite a few years. He started his life in, again, corporate karting back in the day, running in Kart and D-Max championships back in the day, and now with Team Brit. Phenomenal driver.
Yeah,
phenomenal career, really quick. Very quick. One to keep an eye out
Beat
on,
me on the sim, and I'd never heard the end of it. So.
Oh, did you not? There we go. You still won't. He beat you on a sim, you know that?
Yeah, no, I have heard that. Actually, from reliable sources.
I have heard that. There we go. Chat's going on. What do you reckon they're talking about?
Probably wondering who's going to hit Ben Daly first.
Yeah.
But no, you do it. I don't know. I don't want to do it. I don't get the black flag. Well, if you both do it at the same time, then no one's going to know. Yeah, cool. Okay,
exactly.
We'll both do it.
Exactly. Simultaneously, at the same time, punt. There we go.
Oh man.
No one's donated £100 yet, so we can't punt him off.
Guys, this is a fantastic charity. I'm sure it's been said many times already, but I think donating £100 anyway, regardless of someone getting punted, is a fantastic idea. So if you are wanting to support what is a great cause,
the Brain Tumour Charity.
Yeah, and of course,
please do get your donations in.
Get to watch people spin off and take out cones whenever you like.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone here is racing for your viewing delectation at home, for you to donate at home as well. Oh, lovely spin, sir. Well done. Oh, yes. And a hand up to say sorry. But if you're going to do it in style.
I think he got told to brake then, didn't he? And
yeah.
at the last second.
I think that was too much waft he had in that kart, and send that one up. Stay in the white lines there.
There you go, nice. About 57s now for my lads. Go on, boys.
Yes.
Go on.
You're doing well. Back up into third, but is that because Hethgith pitted? No, it isn't. Oh, look at that. To the Shadow Realm he goes, lads. $159 donated. Thank you very much to Fuzzled, who joins us in the chat.
What a hero, Fuzzled, mate.
Go find Ben Daly.
Well, the thing is, he's not on track now, so what I'm going to do is on the way out of here, I'm going to get his R8.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I would never even joke about such a thing.
Here's Liam Lawson going in for grumpy old drivers. Who is that going in? I believe.
Gravit, I guess.
That is Rob Gravit going into the car.
Is that BTCC Rob Gravit?
Could potentially be.
He's a hero, man. Like,
could be. Yeah, you need to go find him, have a chat. Well, he can't now. He's out on track.
I say he's one of the more, what's the kind way of saying this, experienced drivers, I think, if it is Rob Gravit.
Well, it says Rob Gravit on my screen. I mean, I don't know. I was only given this list this morning. So usually I like to prepare for my commentary roles. It's been hard to prepare for this one, so I've just been YOLO'd into the cupboard here, and yeah.
It is a cupboard, guys.
I mean, it's quite literally a cupboard.
There's a step ladder here.
There is. Well, what this was the kit room for the Alpha Live broadcast team, who are providing the pictures here as the number 23 goes through an unintentional pirouette at the Ashby hairpin. There's Team Brit going in. That's Trundley out.
So let's see where we are now. That was a quick stop as well.
It was a quick stop. Hop in, hop out. Off they go.
I think we're just us going. Well, I think that's just us there. They were just behind.
Where have you come out there? You are
just behind on the picture. I saw like
you are, yes,
a couple of kart lengths.
You're back up into P2 though, so your pit strategy's working.
Yeah, mate, we're just.
But Team Brit have taken the lead.
We're just taking our time.
You're just taking time.
Our time, long race, mate.
It is a long race. I mean, we've still got an hour 43 minutes to go. You know, barbecue is going.
I'm trying to avoid the barbecue. I think pre-stint barbecue's not a great idea.
Well, I suppose, yeah, you've got to keep fit now, haven't you? That must be horrible.
It's all right. I've eaten a lot of Ryvita. I think I now pretty much are owed stocks in Ryvita because of this. So
with how much you've eaten of it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yes, that's how you do it, folks. Kart on top of kart. Drivers look okay to me. Something tells me that his kart is stuck on the old throttle, and that smoke that you're seeing there could be clutch. I suspect he's going to need a new clutch after that one. That's not the way you do it.
Good to see friendship, though.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see that friendship.
Yeah, just be like, I have crashed into you, sir. Don't worry, I'll also wait for the marshal.
Might be A red, no, that's a yellow. I think will they red flag that or not?
Oh no, they wouldn't do that.
That car's going to be done.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be a switcheroo, I think, on that one. That yeah, that must be a lovely smell.
I wonder how that even happened. Like, you've really got to make an effort to do that.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's just seeing a kart facing the wrong way and you going on top of it. Oh, there we go. It's still there.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Go on.
There we go. Marshall's quick to respond. And lift it up. Bend with your knees. Lift with your knees. There we go.
I was afraid it was going to fire off straight away, like, all that speed. But
no, there we go. Well, he gets it. Now, if I was that driver, I'd definitely return to the pit lane and say, could I have a new one,
yeah,
please?
could I please? Let's see if it moves first. I'd be interested to see if it does. This is a really precarious place. This is right on the apex there.
Yeah, that's Christmas
it's
corner.
Moved away.
There we go.
It seems to be all right. Mate, the rental car, stronger than anything.
Oh, tanks. Honestly, who needs a Challenger 2 tank? You just send those in. Send a fleet of Sodis in. Absolutely fine.
That's how you do it,
with paintball guns.
Oh, no.
Sodi carts with paintball guns. There you go. Oh, that's... Should we ask Will?
That's not good content.
Bad content. That's bad. I think that's excellent.
6 temps, come on. Is he slow there? That's Matt Amos.
Oh, right, okay. So Amos out in the car.
Is that a position? Oh, where is he?
Well, let's figure it out. So, what team is he in?
I think we're through.
Stanthorpe set at A. So you're the number 12, yeah. And
so I was looking on the mini-map there.
Right, so where are you? You are... Oh, there, another spin, Christmas corner. Like you see. So you're going over the start-finish line now.
Go on, boys!
You have. You've got past. Back up into the lead. There we go.
That's how we do it, see?
That's how you do it.
That's how we do it at GD Photographic, the team that I've been a part of today for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. I'm informed that's how we do it, though.
That's how you do it.
What happened to the 10?
They've just crossed the line now. Yeah, their last lap was a 109.6, so they may have had an unintentional spin out on circuit, potentially, maybe. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We can't find them out on the circuit at all. The number 10, Team Brit. Have they gone for a spin, or have they just let everyone pass? You would hope for the first. Because you don't want to intentionally let anyone pass, do you?
It looks like that time gap to me screams spin.
Potentially. Potentially a spin. There we go. Well, after 52 laps of racing, 1 hour of racing about to pass, 1 hour 39 minutes to go. Oh, Grumpy Old Drivers has fallen down the order. The number 8, they've just crossed the line. It looks like they've had a spin.
What is going on?
That's out of Inkermans. The 23 has gone around, thread the eye of the needle. That guy, full commitment there through the two of them. Absolutely pinned. That's out of Inkermans. The 23 and the 28.
Starting to get a bit silly, isn't it?
So, Cool Van Limited. And who was that? 23. Mission Makers. A spin out of Inkermans. Well, again, there are different drivers out there, different abilities out there. You may see drivers who are very quick go out, and then you've got a driver, like you said before, who have never karted before, and it's their first time going around. Well, they'll have gone out a bit in practice, but it's a high-tense situation. Here's your man.
That was Jan there in the purple helmet, Jan Mardenborough.
Yep.
Don't you... Oh, you...
Got to be careful.
Send it through, mate.
That's a risky move, the outside of Oblivion.
I wouldn't want to do it there, no.
No.
It's a really fast car. In these cars, it's pretty much flat. Go on.
Yeah, it is flat. Down the inside into Christmas corner. Shows a nose.
You got to just get it done. This is the thing. Like, you get a little bit scared sometimes. I'm going to jump across. You got to just put it in there. You know, let them see you. Get the move done, because right now you're being held up.
Yeah. Now that's Abby Eaton coming out onto the circuit. Abby racing in the Wrigley Monkey Racing's team kart at the moment. They are in 19th place. Oh, Team Brit going for a spin there. And another kart going round as well. The 17 coming into shot.
Maybe some brake problems, maybe.
Maybe. Brake fade. It's hot out there.
I mean, I'm not sure it's fade. These things just sort of... There isn't much brake there in the first place. So if that goes and you're trying to send the speed into the corner, the rear tires just go, actually no, and you just go round.
Just go round. But yeah, it is one of those, like, one of those terrifying things, isn't it, where you've just got nothing, everything, and then it's just, around it goes.
I mean, the it makes it difficult when you're trying to defend or trying to overtake as well, because if you're in that position, you think, oh, I'm not really trusting the brakes, and you don't actually send it in the way you should, and then it gets a bit spooky. But good to see Abby again.
Yeah, Abby, very quick driver in the W Series as well as Brit Kart, and a lot of work with the Grand Tour as well.
Yeah, lots of strings to the bow. I'm quite jealous, actually. I want to go.
You want that gig, do you?
I want every gig, you know how it is.
Yeah, I know exactly that, don't you? Don't we all? As Abby goes up into Christmas corner now. I say I can't put my finger on it when Abby was the. All right, okay. When Abby last raced here at Whilton, you know?
Pass, no idea. I mean, you know me, I only started driving when I was 26, I think it is. That's the 26, 27. So
a late bloomer.
Or was it 28? I don't know. It was old man karts. But I think on that note, I had to go and get back and see what the team's up to. Thanks for having us on.
No, yeah, absolutely fine. Great to have you on.
And again, I know a lot of people in chat watch me, so if you're one of the lovely chat people that frequent my channel, please, if you're feeling generous, donate generously. It's a great cause, the Brain Tumour Charity as well. It affects a lot of people, so even a couple of quid is going to make a difference.
I'm doing something wrong here.
Just watching some wires being moved.
There we go. Plugging another mic in. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Thank you for joining us. A huge help. And again, thank you for everyone joining us in the chat. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
And have fun out there. That's the main thing. Jimmy Broadbent, ladies and gentlemen. He leaves now the commentary box. And right, well, 1 hour 35 minutes to go then of the race. And again, keep your comments coming in. It would be lovely to hear from you. And I would love to get your comments in. And again, please do keep your support coming in as well. Super Chat is active. And I'm sure that Mr. Broadbent is going to stick to his words, thanks to that very generous donor. Oh, again, 2 cones sent right there, and it's Jimmy's car as well. GD Photographic absolutely destroying 2 of the cones out of the exit of Wilkins. So it was 1 earlier. It's now 2 that have gone for a spin. There's the 17 rejoins the circuit and gets all sandwiched by 2 karts there as they go through. A hand up there by the number 1 of Vishnu Racing. Looks like they're coming into the pit lane, and it looks like those cones are going to be recovered. So one and a half hours to go, and again we'll try and get some more folks in just a moment. The disembodied voice in my head. Okay, so I've been told by the disembodied voice in my head as those cones get recovered. I have to say, Marshall, don't stand there for too long, because if those cones got a hit, don't stand there too often. I had word in my ear that Mr. Super GT will join us in the commentary box, but, and there is also a but, he will only join if the folks at home are generous enough to donate to the Super Chat. And of course, all proceeds do go to the Brain Tumour Charity. Chosen charities, more carts there going very slow. Oh, look, we've got another. Oh, look at this. We'll need to play Bandit Bingo a little bit later on. See if we've got a full bandit out there. But yes, Mr. Super GT will join us, Steve Brown, only if those donations come in. Get those donations in, and Super GT will join us in the commentary box. It would be nice to hear from him and see how his team is getting on, because his team, Stanhope Setter B, currently in 15th place at the moment. Now they are, well, their last lap time was a 1 minute 20.6. They're 3 laps down at the moment, but their fastest time is a 57.6. So there we go. They need to do that one. Ross Devlin, Go Hesketh Racing. Amazing seeing that 308 screeching its legs, or stretching its legs. So there we go. Yeah, it was good to see the 308 out on the circuit earlier on. That was before the race started. And the driver, Joseph Pomfret, absolutely fantastic to see him out there. He was stretching the legs of that Hesketh 308 Mark 1 car driven by James Hunt back in the day. And yeah, to see it out here at Whilton Mill, absolutely fantastic sight. So as you hear there, the tyre screech of someone possibly going for a spin out of Christmas or out of Oblivion. Rundown then of the race with 1 hour 32 minutes to go. Right Formula leading the way at the moment from GD Photographic. Team Brit there in 3rd place with Grumpy Old Drivers in 4th place. Hethkus Racing and Team Super Tyres in 6th place. Kart Force in 7th place at the moment, as someone going very slow there. That's the 22 Stanhope Setter B. That is Super GT's team. And at the moment, it's not Super GT in the kart because he started the race, of course, and he's probably the person who set that time in. But he's his new driver, sleeves rolled up, suit undone, proper bandit out there. Right, so the number 22 kart. Right, okay, so just to go, because yeah, on your screens you see them as S Setter. So Stanhope Setter A is the number 30. Stanhope Setter B is the number 22. So the 22 is the team with Steve Brown Super GT in, and Setter A is the one with Matt Amos in. There is the 21 going for a fuel stop, leaving the pit lane. Oh, and there's another spin out of Ashby. Who's that? Waiting patiently for a gap. Don't wait too long. You'll lose all the temp of the tyres. There we go. It's the 33 that's turning around. Oh, it's 23, sorry. There we go. That's Mission Makers as they go out of Ashby. There we go. Is Pieface in this? Yes, Pieface is in this race. He is in Team Thunderhead, who are currently, they're up a position. They're in 21st place. They are 13 laps down at the moment. But yeah, they're working strong out there at the moment now. There's another pit stop coming in. There we go. An eager driver making his way out onto the circuit. Who is that kart? As they go through. So again, I can't quite see the kart number. Going through. Fine lady up towards Christmas Corner. So it'd be nice to see who that kart is. Looking around a lap, someone going very wide there. There's the rest of the karts going through your screen. Oh, very quick into the pit lane. There comes the number 30. Now, there's a line there that says stop. You should actually stop at that line. That kart didn't. Who was that? 30. Stanhope Setter A. That could have been Mr. Matt Amos behind the wheel of that one. Breaking the rules is Matt. There you go. Absolute nightmare. 1 hour, 28 minutes to go of the Motormouth Charity Kart race here at Whilton Mill, supporting the Brain Tumour Charity. Of course, lots of donations coming in at the circuit. Lots of donations coming in very graciously from Super Chat. And again, please do keep them coming in. Number 12, Glenn Dunbar Photographic, is in the pit lane at the moment. Second place team. We'll wait to see when they come out, and we'll see who has gone into the kart. Will it be Jimmer? Will it be their third driver? Let's find out. They have dropped now into P3. Team Brit are also in the pit lane. So Team Super Tyres, they're just about to cross the line, so they jump up 2 places. They go up into P3 now, the 27. With Jan Mardenborough at the wheel of that kart. So as they go through there, the 18 on your screen, Right Formula, your race leaders at the moment, with Seb Morris in their team. Driving around. Oh, there's a spin. Abby Eaton's one of them, and that other car has eaten the grass by the looks of it, because all the mud came off the back of that as it pulled off the track. Grumpy old drivers, number 8, black flag. My goodness me, what did they do to deserve that? Well, we'll have to find out what that was for, because now they're going to be tumbling down the order after leading the race for a moment and sitting in second place. Another black flag. That's going to give the benefit out to the GD photographic team, number 23, who are back out on circuit now, halfway round the lap. It was a bit of a longer pit stop last time. It was a 2:19. Team Brit have just left the pit lane as well. There's Abby Eaton down into the Ashby hairpin. As they go through again into Wilkins. Bit of 3-wide action there as they go round the Oisiers corner. Out they go in towards the back straight. Abby looking over the shoulder, just having a look. Who is there? There's the 19 just behind as well. That's at Evoque Technique. Who is in the Evoque Technique kart? Mark Priestley. Not sure if that's Mark at the wheel at the moment, but it's certainly giving Abby a run for her money there as they go through Oblivion corner. Out of Crook to Fine Navy. Curb warning for Evoque Technique. So the drivers there, the 19 that you're seeing there battling with Abby Eaton at the moment in that kart for Wrigley Monkey Racing. How they're done. They've moved up the order a fair chunk. I'd say they're up into P14 now for Wrigley Monkey Racing. Doing some good work there. Now there's a driver change coming in. That was Gravett that's coming out of the car. So who was that team again? Not quite sure. I figured out. Oh, there it is, Rob Gravett. So that was the grumpy old drivers. There we go. So they've come in, and it looks like they have served their black flag, and they have gone back out again just now. So there we go. Out there. There's the number 1, just giving a hands up. Oh no, there's the number 8. Yep, there's a new driver in, out on circuit. Oh, of course, they had to come out on circuit right in front of this battle between Wrigley Monkeys Racing and the 19. Of Evoque Technique. They're not battling for position. Nonetheless, they're having a good old scrap, managing to get that job done on both. So Abby slotting back into position. Having a good old scrap here on the screen. So a nice 3-way battle here. And there we go, right. Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen. The Shadow Realm himself has joined us in the commentary box. Mr. Super GT, or Steve Brown, welcome.
Thank you. Hello, viewers. How are we doing? How are we doing?
Well, the viewers at home, I'm not sure how they're doing. Can't see them. But on chat, let us know how you're doing at home. We'd love to hear from you. Steve, more importantly, how are you doing?
Yeah, very good. I had a really good fight with Ben Daly.
Yeah?
Really, really good fight.
Did you send it into the Shadow Realm?
I kind of did, yeah.
Good.
He went round my outside and I thought, there's no way that's actually going to happen, Ben. So I kind of forgot to brake. And, you know, we'll see that on the video soon enough.
Yeah, good stuff. I look forward to it. In terms of technique, what's your strategy with the team? How's it going?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my team members, very inexperienced. I've just tried to pass on as much knowledge as possible. I think the main thing, really, just go out there and enjoy it and don't overthink it. Yep.
Well, I mean, you're currently sitting 15th place at the moment. 103s other times. Not bad times. Actually quite competitive. Being fast times out there are into the 56s, but for drivers who have not been here before, you know, around the 1 minute mark, that's where you want to be. So, you know, that's not a bad sort of time. So you've taught them well.
I hope so. He's just gone out, so he'll have time to ease into his stint and try and get a little bit quicker. Maybe let's see if we can get him underneath the 50 into a 59 would be good for all of the team members. That'd be good.
Excellent. So we just had Jimmy in the commentary box.
Okay.
We had a lovely donation for Jimmy to send Ben Daly also into the Shadow Realm. So there we go. Well, we'll have to see if that also happens. But yeah, no, a fantastic event, of course. We've had lots of donations come in, and of course lots of donations here at the track. A great event for everyone.
is really good. Really, really good to see everyone. Lots of big names here. It's for charity as well. It's a nice sunny day. You know, you can't ask for much more. And I'm about to go and get a load of free barbecue food.
Yeah,
I
haven't got one of those wristbands.
You know, life's good. Life's good. I might have to come down and bring you some.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. No, it's fine. No one wants to hear eating on the commentary.
Okay, yeah,
the last time I heard eating on a commentary, it was the Buckmore Park 24-hour. I was there with Chaz, and he had a honeycomb bar in his mouth while live.
Bit of ASMR.
It was disturbing. It wasn't
disturbing ASMR.
It was disturbing.
Yeah, it's not what people have tuned in for, really, is it?
No, they haven't. They've tuned in for kart racing, banditry kart racing. One sleeve down, one sleeve up. Absolutely fantastic. GoPro on head as well. Off they go.
Away we go.
A very gentle start.
Nope.
Oh, hair. There we go. So ready to go out. Being told off there. There we go.
Big angry man telling her off.
Yeah. You're good now. Smiley face now. There we go. There we go. She makes her way out into the circuit now. But absolutely fantastic day so far. Now, believe, was that your card actually? The 22? No, it wasn't. That was the 23 that's just come out. So that's Mission Makers who's just very dubiously come out onto the circuit. But yeah, your team. Talk us through your team. Of course, you've got 4 novice drivers, haven't you?
Yes, effectively.
Yeah, effectively 4 novice drivers, but like you say, you've been giving your efforts, you've been giving your knowledge, because you've started racing in the UKC Championship, of course, with Team Quadrant, and that's with the Dan Holland Racing team, isn't it?
That is correct, Yeah, Dan Holland Racing, UKC, Team Quadrant, trying to get all the sponsors in there, keep them happy.
Yeah, keep them happy.
Yeah, today with Stanhope Seta B, we are 16th place. Matt, who's going out last in our team, he was telling me that their best driver did actually have to pull out because he was ill. Then Matt himself pulled in, took over his place, but he said he's basically never done karting. So, yeah, bit of a how do I say it? Our team, very inexperienced, but, you know, to pass on as much knowledge as possible. And I think the main thing on a day like this, just go out there, have fun. Don't overthink it.
Yep.
You know, we do want to go as fast as possible and win, but you've got to have fun. We're here for charity, that's the main thing.
Yes. Did you break any more of the barriers out there?
No, I didn't. You were telling me earlier, who was it, you had to fix it for 6 hours on the exit of turn 2.
May have been telling a porcupine when I said that. I told Jimmy it was a porcupine.
Well,
he shouldn't have to repair the barrier for 6 hours, but you did still break something.
Yes, it went in there pretty hard, but luckily today didn't quite go as wide, and there's no damp patches, which is my key weakness.
No, exactly. No rain forecast for this event. How has that happened?
I know Whilton Mill, whenever I've raced here recently, it's always been damp. Always some form of moisture in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm actually quite glad to see that there's no rain.
No rain is good.
Yes.
Yeah, especially on slick tyres.
Especially on slick tyres.
I mean, we have got someone here who, you know, was starred on Strictly Come Sequence. So, you know, used to sliding around on a slippery surface. So, you know, maybe some rain will help out Mr. Kelvin.
Maybe he'd come to the fore if it did come and lash down at this very moment.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gone out, has he?
I don't know if he's gone out yet.
Yes. Okay.
We'll have to find out. We'll have to see what he can do. But, of course, for yourself, your karting experience coming into play here. It's a nice pizza. Nice support there. Visor down. Don't forget your visor. Always remember your visor. How important is it to have your visor down when you're racing?
Yeah, quite crucial. You don't want stones flicking up into your face. That could hurt.
It could hurt.
And to be honest, the main thing is the wind in your eyes. Your eyes get a bit sort of sore after a while. You just want to open, you know, just like the width of your finger. That's about it. That's about as much as you need.
I had a wasp go into my helmet once.
Right, yeah, that's not ideal, is it?
No, that was terrifying.
I suppose it makes you drive faster to finish your stint.
Oh, no. I pulled over and rolled out of the kart like I was on fire. Helmet off, all sorts. It was
I don't blame you.
It was a terrifying experience. I don't recommend it.
Well, luckily for me, it didn't happen today. No wasps about.
No. It's not the time of season for them, is it?
I'm not really a wasp expert, I must be honest.
No, neither am I.
Yeah.
If you are on chat a wasp expert, please do.
I was told by one of your colleagues that lots of people would donate if I was to go on comms.
Exactly.
So come on, guys, I'm not seeing those donations. I've seen this
that was to punt Ben Daly off.
Okay, we need another $160 Australian in the chat. and we'll go and punt. I'll just go and get one of the carts that's parked up, and I'll go out and do it.
Yeah. Just go get the quad bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for charity, so...
I mean, we don't condone things like this, of course.
Of course not.
Of course not.
It's for charity.
But it is for charity, yeah. So, for charity, we will go and ruin Ben Daly's day.
That's what it's all about. That's why I'm here.
That's what... Everyone is here just to ruin Ben Daly's day. There we go. No, we love Ben.
Great lad. Good fun battling him.
Yeah, he is. He is. But he is a bit of a bandit himself, isn't he?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, he caught up with me really quickly, and then he just kept making mistakes behind me, and he just never really got the chance to go past. But then eventually he did, and then he got away. But definitely a bit of a bandit. Yeah. He binned on the first lap down at Ashby.
Did he?
Now. Yep.
Oh, we missed that.
Yeah, he kind of just did it on his own, and can't really blame anyone.
No, all by himself.
Yep.
Yeah. That suits Ben. That does.
Yeah, that's a Ben kind of thing.
That's a Ben sort of move. But yeah, that is an interesting one. But like I say, with this race, 22 teams, big names out there. Who would you say your biggest threat out on circuit is? Well,
I mean, looking at that, our Formula, have they just done a pit stop because they've lost about 30 seconds?
Potentially, could have been a spin.
We had Liam Lawson out there who was flying at the very start.
Yep.
So he looks really good. And, I mean, the top two looked like they were miles ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
So it's hard to see past them. But for me, I like to battle the Veloce guys, Jimmy, the YouTubers that I know.
Yeah.
But there's some other big names out there. Mark Priestley. I'm not sure I was on the track at the same time as him. But it's good to see names like him at the event. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, Mark obviously being an ex mechanic, pit crew for the McLaren F1 team. 10 years he did that for.
Yep.
Like, that's a long old time to be in a pit crew, isn't it?
Yeah, because that job is not...
It's not easy.
It's not a part-time job.
It's not. Like, I mean, you have to be physically fit to do that job.
There's full-time, and then there's being a mechanic in a Formula 1 team. It's pretty full-on for the whole year, isn't it?
Yeah.
For most of it.
Well, for most of it. They've got 14 days off now.
14 days. Yeah. That's going to feel like...
No racing for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a long time for Formula 1 standards.
It is, yeah. Half a second's a long time in a Formula 1 standard. So 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Like, how are they coping? How are they coping? John Stout comes in, £10, third donation of the day. Just for you, Steve. There we go.
John Stout, thank you very much. Thank you very much, good sir.
Yeah. Good stuff there from John. Now, of course, 1 hour 14 minutes to go. Your team currently sitting 17th place, the number 22. You are 5 laps down. What sort of last second pep words can you give to the team before they go out? Like shake them up a bit, just be like, yeah, come on, you can do this.
Yeah, I was just speaking to the Rodrigo who's just gone out, and I was just saying to him, don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the other people. It's very easy to get a bit flustered when you go out there on track and worry about the other guys who are around you who might be faster than you, and you sort of start looking over your shoulder every 5 seconds. Just said to him, just go out there, enjoy it, do your own thing. If someone's faster, they'll just go past you, and you don't have to worry about them too much. So the main thing really, don't overthink it and enjoy it.
Yeah. Good. Sound advice to anyone out on circuit. There is another pit stop there. Who is that going into the car? Wow, that to me looks like could be Max Maserati there for the Hesketh Racing team. Now they've got see-through glass and potentially Ben Daly in their team. I'm not quite sure. Do you know what team Ben is actually in? Because I've got him down as to potentially being in 2 teams or on his own.
I'm not sure, actually. I think he was number 6. I'm pretty sure he was number 6. So yeah, Hesketh.
That's not their cart number, by the way.
Oh, okay. That's not. Okay, I don't know then.
There we go.
He's binned it.
Oh, there we go. He has fully binned it. An unintentional spinning. Oh, he's got the hoodie on as well in the background. Now, we're talking... Now, in the British Kart Champs paddock, me and my co-commentator, Henry Burdett, we play a game called Kart Mechanic Bingo.
Okay.
Now, we can't play it here because there are no kart mechanics.
Yeah.
But Kart Mechanic Bingo basically entails that if the kart mechanic has got some funky trainers on, team shorts on, a team shirt on that's far too tight for them, the team apron, that's the bonus, funky sunglasses, funky hairdo, and the earpiece with the radio tucked in the back jacket. If you get all of that, you've got Kart Mechanic Bingo.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that is the look.
That is the
look of a kart mechanic.
Now, Bandit Bingo.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, Bandit Bingo, that involves corporate suit, sleeves rolled up.
Yep.
oversized trainers, or very bright trainers again, motocross helmet with the goggles.
That is Bandit.
With GoPro on top.
And then probably your legs are up by your head because you've got the pedals in the wrong place.
And they lean into all the corners.
That's the ultimate Bandit.
That is ultimate corporate kart Bandit.
That's the guy to watch out for.
Yeah.
Because in many ways they can be very quick, but
they
they're all over the place.
Yeah.
So you've got to watch out for those.
Yeah, they're an ambitious quickness from them. But yeah, we've not seen that yet. We've seen the sleeves rolled up. We've seen the funky trainers.
But not all in the same place.
We've not seen them all in the same
person.
go. Yeah, no, we've not seen that yet. So, yeah, we're waiting. You'll have to go and do some scoping around the pit lane for me, see if you spot anyway. If you spot a motocross lid, you have to let me know.
I will, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, more curb warnings coming. What do you think to the curb warnings that are out there? There's been quite a few, hasn't there?
Yeah, quite a lot. I got one. And
oh, dear.
I wasn't sure where I was getting it, which curb I was getting it for. I think it's the left into the boot, so the third to last corner.
Yeah, it's quite a harsh curb, that one.
I think that's the one, if not running a little bit wide on the exit of turn 2.
That can also get you on.
Yeah, because they did say you can only go 2 wheels there.
Oh,
or perhaps on the exit of the final corner, which we're looking at now.
Yeah, that's a very...
Yeah, there is a nasty bump. You can't really see it on that picture, but if you ride along the middle of that, there is a bit of a jump.
Yeah.
And that's not ideal.
Do you get air?
That. Yeah, I mean, if you're going maybe 150 miles an hour, you might get air.
Yeah. Oh, someone coming into the pit lane there. Drama. There we go. Back here into the Ashby hairpin. And again, very tricky corner, the Ashby hairpin, because, of course, you've got all the momentum out of Christmas corner. You go through increment or the kink. Well, you've got Christmas corner, aptly named by another commentator, not myself. Boxing Day after Christmas corner.
Yeah.
There we go.
Classic.
There we go. And then you go through increments and then into Ashby. That part of the circuit.
Yes.
This is my excellent drawing of the circuit with all the corner names. Absolutely fantastic. To scale as well. Yeah, the Ashby hairpin, very tricky because it's super easy to run out wide there, and you can lose so much momentum as you go into Wilkins.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been speaking to a fair few people, and that's the corner most people are struggling with, I would say. That downhill right that we're looking at right now. You can't really see the whole picture there. Very easy just to get a lot of understeer, I was getting. But you have to get on the power early in these karts to get the drag towards the next corner. So you've got to be smooth, which isn't always easy, and get on the power as early as possible.
Yeah. Jimmy was saying momentum is key.
Momentum is key, absolutely. Keep the minimum rolling speed up, get on the power early. Everything happens quite early in the corner in these karts because of the lower speed. You've got to keep the low speed up as much as possible.
But had a comment come in. Has anyone rolled yet today? No. No one's rolled yet today, but we have had a kart on top of another kart, which kept the throttle on and the clutch went. And it just plumed smoke from said clutch.
Okay, well,
that's the most dramatic we've had so far, the most drama we've had.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
No. I think you should go do us proud. Have you ever
yes.
You've not rolled yet, have you? You obviously you nearly rolled.
I sort of half rolled. I'm lucky enough to say that I've never rolled a kart. Touch wood. Hopefully that will never happen.
I had a horrible experience in a junior road tax once.
Right.
I broke my arm. Yeah,
okay.
that was
rolled
bad.
It?
No, I didn't roll it. I just buried it under a tyre wall.
Okay.
But me being me, I said, oh, well, I can hold this. And I couldn't.
Yeah.
So famous last words were said in my helmet on my own.
Well, it was similar with my big crash. I'm correcting oversteer whilst heading towards the wall thinking,
I've got this.
Even up until 1 millimetre away from the wall.
That's when you say, I don't got this. Yeah, no. So no rolls yet, not unfortunately, no. No rolls yet, at all. We don't want to see anyone roll.
We hope.
Curb warning for Team Blue Flag. I was digging myself into a hole there. So I've got to get myself out of this hole. There we go. But no, an absolutely fantastic event. Great opportunity for donations, of course, to the Brain Tumour Charity. Again, a great opportunity for this one. The cool prizes up for grabs. There's some fantastic trophies lined up in the Whilton Mill reception area on the table there. Some nice see-through. I believe they're glass. I've not gone near them. Didn't want to touch them.
No,
they look
it's
glass.
kind of bad luck to touch the trophies before they're
like, this
handed out.
Yes, this will be mine at the end of the day. But they look like some nice trophies up for grabs. But no, like I say, a fantastic event, and everyone crossed the line at the same time.
It's been a pleasure to be here. Thank you everyone for watching, for tuning in. and get those donations in.
Yeah.
Get those donations in for charities, for a very, very good cause.
Yeah, exactly that. Well, Super GT, Steve Brown, thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go and enjoy your barbecue as well.
Yes,
You've got that. Yeah, head straight up there. Don't miss out on that one. But,
perfect. Thank you very much. I'll catch you all very soon.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Super GT there, leaving us all alone in the commentary. If you find anyone, Steve, send them at send Ben Daly. And send Ben Daly. There we go. And we'll tell him about the nudging. Excellent. Super GT leaving us there. Hopefully he grabs Ben Daly for us. So 1 hour, 6 minutes to go. And let's have a quick rundown then. So Team Superstars leading the way from Wright Formula, GD Photographic in 3rd place, Team Brit in 4th, Evoke Technique in 5th place, Vishnu Racing in 6th place, Kart Force in 7th, Hefkith Racing in 8th place, Grumpy Old Drivers, they've gone down the order now, they're in 9th place, they were running around 2nd place earlier on in the race, Team Blue Flag in 10th, Can't Think of a Name, great name, in 11th place, Inside F2.com 12th place, LRTR Racing in 13th, Stanhope Sater A in 14th place, the Fast Bunch in 15th, Wrigley Monkey Racing in 16th place, Cool Van Limited in 17th, Stanhope Sater B, Steve Brown's team who was just in here, currently in 18th place, Mission Makers in 19th, Team Sheck in 20th, Thunderhead in 21st place, the number 4, but they have just received a black flag. There is another kart going for an unintentional spin, not quite sure who that was. It was the number 1, apparently, the disembodied voice in my head says. So that was Vishnu Racing, who have gone for a quick spin. Here's the number 4. That is Thunderhead, Pie Face's team, into the pit lane for a telling off. So, look at this. There is the Hesketh 308 Mark 1, the beautiful Formula 1 car there by James Hunt. Absolutely fantastic piece of kit. I'd love to have myself a go in one of those, but I suspect I won't be trusted. I definitely wouldn't trust myself with that as well. There we go. Fantastic piece of machinery there, which was out on the circuit earlier on as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Rule number 1, don't forget your gloves. Oh dear. Name and shame that team. Quick pep talk before they head out onto the track. Hopefully that pep talk is don't forget your gloves. It is Kart 4. There we go. It's our team that came in for the black flag, Thunderhead. Last moment adjustments going on here, of course, with the Sody Cuts, corporate cuts. You can adjust everything out there. Again, another donation coming in. Lisa Harold joins us and donating £10, just saying such a worthy cause. Well done to all the drivers today. The Pit Stop magazine crew are also sponsoring with Motormouth today, so make sure you buy a copy today. Well, there you go. Great stuff there. Oh, number 4, you don't need to wait at the pit exit. You go when you're ready. You slot into that line. There we go, slot back in. Thunderhead heading back out to the circuit. They've not dropped a position from Formula Wine. They've gone back. Oh, God, that hurt my spine. That did. How quickly he jumped into the kart there. Who was that? The number 3 coming out onto the circuit. Can't think of a name. In 12th place at the moment. Oh, there's someone off. That is the entrance or the exit of Crook and Fine Lady as they go up the hill to Christmas Corner. You can't really tell from this part of the camera stream, but that is very steep uphill. Mr. Matty F1, who just looks like he's come out from a sit. Let's see what he has to say. There's Mr. Broadbent. Just hearing what they have to say there, and looks like driver swaps coming in thick and fast. Oh, crikey there. I think that's Kart Force that's in the pit lane. Yeah, it is the 13. Shall we fuel it? No, is the answer. They're going to head back out. Quick adjustments there. And straight out onto the circuit. Nice little quick pit stop there. There we go. Interesting stuff there. So we are waiting to see. I'm guessing the number 12 will be coming into the pit lane in just a moment then. GD Photographic, they'll be into the pit lane at some point. They're around halfway round the lap at the moment, and we could see Mr. Jimmy Broadbent come in just a moment. We'll keep an eye on that one. There's the 23 into the pit lane. That is the Mission Makers. There's quite a few pit stops happening at the moment. Formula One are currently in the pit lane, as well as LRTR Racing. The number 11, I believe they're just heading out onto track now. Vishnu Racing, the number 1, is in the pit lane. Team Super Tyres also in the pit lane as everyone scrambles to do their mandatory driver swaps. Of course, 4 driver swaps needed in a race. There are 5 drivers in the team, basically meaning that each driver gets at least 1 go in the kart. There is the number 1 of Vishnu Racing, the 27. They're going in for their fuel stop there. That is Jan Mardenborough just getting out in the purple helmet in the 27. Interesting hand gestures there. Not quite sure what there was doing there from the number 1, Vishnu Racing. I think he was expecting a driver change there, but I don't think anyone was ready, so he just went back out on track. Well, there we go. That's definitely one way of doing it. If your team's not ready, just head straight back out on track. There we go. That's Jan out of the kart. And our new driver in, Team Super Tyres, current race leaders. They head back out. They have just lost the lead from Glenn Dunbar Photographic. The 12 now leading the way, I believe, with Jimmy at the wheel. I'm not too sure if they have come into the pit lane yet. I've not seen them into the pit lane, so it might not be the case of that at the moment. Liam is in car 8, I think. So car 8 is the grumpy old drivers. I don't think Liam is in the kart. Liam Lawson was in the kart earlier on. He started the heat. There is Jan Mardenborough there. Now just coming back off his stint. Great stint there. Good teamwork there with his team. Just getting that kart back out. There's the number 1 and the number 8. Vishnu Racing just getting past grumpy old drivers. So that confirms there that it's definitely not Liam Lawson at the wheel of that. Like I say, Liam was out earlier on. He started the race, so he is back out there now as the 28 in the pit. Sorry, the 26. This is the fast bunch. Nice pit stop there. Right, there's the 12 in the background that's just coming in. Mr. Broadbent, quick stop, give it a kick as well. There we go. Is out. There we go, folks. So Jimmy Broadbent out on track now in the number 12. There he goes. Let's see how much damage he does to any tyre walls or cones out on circuits. And see if he sticks to his word and takes Ben Daly off. So, but I think Ben Daly's done his job there. Right. There we go then. So, less than an hour to go. 59 minutes, 20 seconds. We watch here the GD Photographic kart, number 12, being driven at the moment by Mr. Jimmy Broadbent, going round the Oisiers circuit. So I was sitting back there. The cameraman's just come in. I was very relaxed there. There we go. But yeah, he's making his way around the circuit at the moment. And that team, they've had a pretty good day. They've got some quick drivers in their teams. Let's see whether or not Jimmy can match their pace across the line. Set to 59.403. Had a bit of traffic there as he goes through as well. And a curb warning has just gone out to the Team Super Tyres as well. The number 27 plate in second place at the moment. They are currently, well, I tell you what, they're having a very close battle between themselves and the number 18 Formula Right as they go round Wilkins at the moment for the race lead, the 18 and the 27. 2 tenths between those two drivers at the moment. As they go around, there again is the 12, Jimmy Broadbent. Just in the car, fresh. Like I say, he was at Donington Park earlier this morning, testing Goldie, and he's back here now for Whilton Mill. This is a much harder challenge that he's got here ahead of him. Let's see what they can do. Right, okay, is this the 18 and the 27 across the line? It is. Right, okay, this is your battle for the race lead at the moment on your screen. Just whizzing past. They're making their way up towards Christmas Corner. The number 1 just leaves the pit lane. That's Vishnu Racing. Here, though, the 18, the 27. There it is. There's the position change. Team Super Tyres, the 27, have now just taken the lead from Right Formula down the inside at Christmas Corner. As they go round in towards Ashby now. Lap times pretty much identical between each other, both on the 101.8 on their last lap. Let's see what they do this time around, because now they've managed to get past. Let's see if that's opened that gap up, and let's see if they can put in some quicker times. But now we could have another new race leader, probably I think our 4th one of the day so far. Less than an hour to go for this race. Ladies and gentlemen at home, please do keep getting your comments in. We would love to hear from you. And again, Super Chat is active. Please do get those donations in as well. All going to a good cause, of course, the Brain Tumour Charity. All donations from the Super Chat will go to that cause. There we go. 1 hour left on the timer. And again, a rundown as the sun breaks out of the cloud here at Whilton Mill. Super Tars, your new race leaders from Right Formula. GD Photographic, currently now in P3. They are 4 seconds further down the road and setting a lot quicker times with Mr. Broadbent at the wheel. So expect a battle and a change for the top 3 in the next few laps, because he's lapping around 3 seconds a lap faster. So actually expect it in probably the next lap or so as they go through. So where is the number 12 out on circuit? Unless they get caught up in traffic. Oh, someone going... well, there's extending track limits, and then there's that. The 28 coming back onto the circuit. Cool Van Limited. That is one way of doing it. Out of the final corner, Pitts Bend. So, like we were saying, yep, Team Brit still there in 4th place as well. And the number 7, Hesketh Racing there as well. Oh, look at this, 3 wide. There is Mr. Broadbent. There is the number 12. Now, has he managed to just get past? I think he has. Yeah, I think that was just getting past Right Formula, the 18. Yep, there is the 18. So that now is, oh dear, 22 off the track. Stanhope Setter B. That is Mr. Steve Brown's team, who have gone awry there. That is a bit of a disaster there for them, and for Steve, of course. He's clearly teaching them the wrong things. I don't think he'd said, right, at Ashby, go wide and go onto the grass. I don't think that was the case on that one. Right, there's the 27. There's your race leader, Team Super Tyres, crossing the line now. There's the number 12. GD Photographic. The gap now 3 seconds for the race lead. Can Jimmy lead this race? I suspect he probably would if donations come in. If the donations come in, I'm sure he will get into the lead. We'll find out. We'll find out. But lots of support on the stream for Jimmy as they go through. We'll keep an eye on that gap. 3 seconds when they last cross the line. We'll find out what it will be in the next lap. There's the number 11 on your screen. LRTR Racing. It's got close company just behind of the 18. That is Formula Right. That was the team in 3rd place. As they go through, the number 2 whizzing past your screen as well. There we go. 54 minutes left on the timer of this race. The team's going through. There again. Number 28 in the pit lane. Cool Van Limited. Oh, there. Well, I don't want to say that could have been intentional there by Mr. Max, but Max Maserati there for the Hesketh Racing team. Currently in 5th place, having an interesting scrap there with our race leaders at the moment. Goes round the outside at Wilkins. Oh, here comes Jimmy. Please no Punterino, Jimmer, please. We don't want to do that. Oh, I say Punterino. There was a big Punterino in the background there at Christmas Corner. That's a nightmare. And there's the kart that has gone off, albeit probably with a bit of a sore side now, because it looked like quite a decent knock there. But we'll see. I think, though, that GD Photographic has now taken the lead. The number 12, they cross the line now. And I can confirm, yes, the number 12 plate now leading the race once more. We have another voice, probably a familiar voice to some as well. Don't forget your sunglasses. Joining us in the commentary box, Mr. Harry Benjamin. Harry, how are we?
Hello, I'm very well. As well, I did just want to say that there is for the guests here in the watching on and for people karting right now, don't forget to enter our fantastic competition which is being supported by F1 Experiences. If you can guess the following correctly, you will get 2 passes for the Saturday and Sunday Champions Club seating located after turn 8, covered hospitality, premium views, gourmet food and wine, and a walk down the F1 grid, plus a photo with the trophy and an F1 exclusive Q&A session as well at the British Grand Prix next year, 2022. And all you have to do is guess together. Closest guess wins the prize. How does that sound?
Oh, wow. I'm going to find a set of scales, and I'm going to go find Mr. Kelvin, and I'm going to...
In fact, I did see Louise Goodman, and I'm not naming names. I did see Louise Goodman who entered, and the first question she asked was, so what's the rough weight of a cart? And well, I'm sorry, Louise, not sure you can have that. But so I just wanted to emphasise that. And as well, for everybody who is watching and here, don't forget about the online auction we have as well. It's running till Friday, but we have some amazing things up for grabs that you can bid on, all the way from James Hunt's underpants, not his actual ones, but a lovely set of replica. Is that even the right word? I don't know. As well as amazing experiences from rallying to food tastings. We get a spinner in the background there and someone that's taken to the grass as well.
Yeah, that's the 24 that's just gone off as well.
So as they're racing it out, don't forget, it's all for a good cause. It's all for the Brain Tumour Charity in association with Motormouth. And we would love for you to bid as much as you can on these amazing once-in-a-lifetime prizes. It's worth the cash because it all goes direct to the charity.
Excellent. I tell you what, you said it so well. I think you should say it again because I think the stream froze for some people at home. When you said that first one. You said it so beautifully as well. But,
give it another go then.
Give it another go for the folks at home so they know what you said because it's back up now.
Absolutely. Well, if you are watching, thank you so much for continuing to watch. I'm jumping in just briefly. My name's Harry Benjamin, a part of the Motormouth crew, which is why we're all here in association with the Brain Tumour Charity. And we have an online auction which is available online. Just look up Motormouth on the socials and all the links will be there. Twitter, Instagram. It's a really long link, so I'm not going to give it out, but you can find it really easily. It's right at the top of all the Motormouth socials, and all of our guests and celebs have been sharing it today. You can bid on some amazing prizes as well, all the way from James Hunt's replica underpants as well. You can be just like James Hunt in his underwear if you so wish. I think the lowest price on that at the moment is £15, so I'd call that a bargain. And then right at the top, you know, you can be spending a fair few quid on perhaps some experiences at the Monaco Grand Prix next year, Abu Dhabi this year, rallying experiences, all the way from luxury restaurant food and wine tasting experiences as well. We cater for everybody, and all the money goes direct to the Brain Tumour Charity. So if you're able, please do give generously. A little goes such a long way, and there are some once-in-a-lifetime prizes up for grabs as well.
There we go. Excellent. Got it out again. Yeah.
Got it all out.
And I
must say, you're doing a fantastic job on commentary, sir.
Thank you. It's a hot day here. Do you know what? I wasn't expecting it to be so hot today.
No, well, I turned up this morning bright and early. It was grey, a bit cold. I wore shorts, and I thought, actually, this is a mistake here.
Yeah, no, I say I've worn jeans, and I thought I've made the right choice. Turns out I made the mistake.
Yeah. Well, you know what I did? I packed a spare pair of jeans. They're in the back seat of my car. But luckily, the shorts have willed out. But seeing a lot of these karters getting out of the karts post-stint, even some of the pro drivers, Liam Lawson, Jan Mardenborough, looked a bit red in the face.
Oh yeah, I mean it's hard work out here. I mean
really
Whilton Mill's it's a technical circuit, is Whilton. It's very bumpy, it's very brash. You got to really work the kart round here, and that's where it gets a bit difficult for some of them because the curbs are harsh, like we say as well. Lots of work through it. Drivers' forearms in the morning, they're going to be painful.
They're going to feel it, aren't they? It's a proper workout. It really is.
You could lose much. Now, my friend Ross, Roscoe, he races at Le Mans. He races Aston Martins as well. He races for the Aston Martin team. And he says at Le Mans, during the night, when he went out there, he lost a fair few kilos in sweat after a stint, after a few hours stint. There you go. It just shows that even in karting as well, you can still, it's a good way to lose weight.
It really is.
Don't go to the gym, go karting.
I'm tempted. I had my first personal training session the other week. First time at the gym in about 9 months.
How did that go?
I was nearly sick twice and couldn't move for 3 days. So karting is a lot more appealing.
Yeah, I'd stick to that. Is my way of, my exercise involves getting out of bed. That's my exercise.
That does take a lot of willpower, mentally as well as
mentally
physically.
as well as physically.
It really does.
Yeah, it really does. Like, I mean, can I get out of bed this morning? You can do it, Anthony. You can do it. You can get out of bed. You can do this. You've got this.
What a great day for it.
It is.
The sun has come out. Just on my way in here to bombard you with those messages, I was just chatting to Mo Ritson, who's one of the drivers, part of the Evoque Technique team, which is the number 19 car, currently in 6th. They started all the way down, I think 18th, he said.
They did.
So he was pretty happy with that to get up to 6th. Again, another one who looked a bit red in the face, and they're hunting down the Hesketh Racing team, who I believe have a pro touring car driver as part of their lineup as well, if I'm not mistaken. Potentially Rowbottom, I want to say, as well. But I think it's part of they're a public team.
Yes,
but I think they snuck a pro driver in as well.
It could be Max.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah, he's very quick out there at the moment. He's actually currently in the car at the moment, which is why that team has shot up the order. Team Brit's coming to the pit lane. The number 4 currently, or the number 7, I should say, currently in 4th place. Absolutely fantastic Team Brit. Now they have got they're the Team Brit team, absolutely fantastic team. All of them are racing drivers. They have got Matthew Gallagher from WTF1 in their team.
Now, is that a positive or a negative?
That's a negative, unfortunately. I have seen Matt race in karts before in previous events, and he's quick in the wrong way.
He's committed though. I was watching from the sidelines when he was having his stint, and he was really giving it a few tugs at the wheel. And he was really giving it into the corners.
He was giving it the full-on Ben and Jerry's. He was, but he's one of those. But again, he put time. Oh, that cone's been hit again. That's the 3rd time I've seen that poor cone get absolutely destroyed.
It's not the first time, it won't be the last time that a cone is an innocent victim of a racing incident.
No.
You see it time and time again in motorsport, and it's just not dealt with very well, I don't think.
Well, I don't think it is a racing incident. I think it's malicious.
Yeah.
People are going for those cones. They're just seeing them and just think, no, I don't like that cone. There we go, I'm going to hit it.
I couldn't agree more, and it's not on here. Oh, we get a little bit of a move there. I don't know if that's someone being lapped or coming through, but a little bit of a traffic jam lined up there. Who's that on the...
the 11 and the 18, so that's LRTR Racing and the 18 of Right Formula. So something tells me that it's Right Formula lapping LRTR Racing as they go through. In terms of their lap times, 59 and 59. Well, actually, they're on the same pace at the moment, albeit 3 laps apart from each other. So... yeah, that could be an interesting... It's hard when you get locked into a battle like that, isn't it? Because you know that you're not gaining any time. Oh, dear, Mr. Broadbent. Getting a bit tail there. That was the number 4 as well. It was in the...
I think Thunderhead, is that down
Thunderhead
there?
indeed. Yeah, Pieface's team. Now, lots of support on the stream for Jimmy. Lots of support on the stream for Pieface.
Yes, well, that's the thing when you have a lot of well-known YouTubers and streamers. They bring a fan base with them, and they can get a bit feisty, but we love it as well.
They can, yeah. Don't get feisty on the stream, though. I don't think I could deal with it.
No.
In the comments. But please do keep your comments coming in, because we do like to hear from you. We do like to hear your experiences in karting. There's Mr. Liam Lawson back out on the track.
Well, now, yes, Liam Lawson's actually having another stint.
Yes.
And I was just before I came here, Jan Mardenborough came up to us and says, when can I have another go? So he's already done one. He's desperate to get back in as well.
Yeah.
So I think, which is allowed, as long as they all even it out between all of them who are as part of the team. But we've got someone off in the grass as well. Rejoins fairly safely.
That is Thunderhead again. The number 4. They've gone off. Amazingly, they didn't take out the other cone. That solitary cone's doing a tremendous job.
And that's the main thing.
At the exit of Wilkins, that is. There's a cut-through between Fine Lady and Wilkins just here. But, yeah, they're not using that layout. That's the club layout. They're using the full international layout here at Whilton Mill, just inside Daventry in Northamptonshire.
I must say, this is my first time here. What a fantastic location for it. The facilities here are top top notch. I mean, thank you, Whilton Mill, for hosting us as well.
Yeah.
It is absolutely fabulous to be here, and the sun shining just makes it even better.
Yep, it is indeed. The clubhouse, you can see there just in the background, the big red building, as we like to call it, the new clubhouse. Great cafe, great restaurant facilities as well. Absolutely fantastic. And like I say, the Alpha Live office base here. Oh, look at that. The classic corporate karting technique, bouncing up and down in the seat to try and get anywhere. If anything, I think it hinders it more than it helps it, because you jump up and then you sit back down again. That slugs it down again. So I don't think there's any benefit. I remember an interview with Mr. Lewis Hamilton, actually, when he was saying out of the final corner at Interlagos, he was saying in the car he would be doing it from his karting days, hitting his head forward, knowing that it was doing absolutely nothing, but it was just one of those instincts to do it, to hit the helmet forward. You saw it at the start of the race as well. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, that was I think that was Wrigley Monkey Racing there in the number 15, as we get a driver change potentially.
Yep, Team Super Tyres, they've just left the pit lane. The 27, our second place team, who have managed to just stay in second place. When I say just, only very just, because I believe they are battling with the right Formula team. I think there is a lap between them, but that may have just unlapped themselves. So we'll have to keep an eye on what sort of lap times. But I have to say, very quick stop. It was only a 1:18 overall lap, meaning they were in the pit lane for probably only around 20 seconds.
And the other thing about this is, this is a long race.
It is.
I was actually, when people were talking about 2.5 hour race, I thought, God, it didn't really stand out to me at first. But then when you're here and you're watching it and you're seeing, Liam Lawson was that.
It was indeed Liam Lawson all over the inside of the Oisiers corner, absolutely getting tangled up with the rest of the field. He's okay, folks. He's back down on all four wheels, and he's still there. He's going around the boot section now, but my goodness me, commitment to the cause.
I think Red Bull might have had their heart skip a beat ever so slightly there if they were watching that.
Please don't hurt yourself, Liam.
He's got the rest of the Formula 2 season and the DTM to compete with as well. But brilliant to have Liam Lawson here. But yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's just... It really is a 2.5 hours long stints here. 30 minutes some of these guys are doing as well, and girls in the field. So it's a great mixed up grid, and it really is a proper endurance race that they have to contend with.
Well, when you think the maximum time for a Formula 1 race is around 2 hours.
Oh, exactly.
And you think a Formula 1 race is a long race, this is longer than that. So I will admit it may be a little bit more physically demanding. Only just, though.
No, the way Liam clouted that curb, I don't know.
Yeah, he'll be feeling that in the morning, I reckon. That's a big curb at the inside of Oisiers there. But there we go. There's the 13 on your screen. That is Kart Force at the moment, currently running in 10th place. Now, they're 4 laps down at the moment, but they've had a pretty solid day, I reckon. They've had quick pit stops. They've had quick lap times. They've just had an all-round, this is a good race. We're happy with our position. Let's do it. So the 15 dives out the pit lane there. That's Wrigley Monkey Racing, the team that Abby Eaton's driving for. Abby went out earlier, showed some good pace. Had a couple of spins, though. Caught up in some back markers, though, I believe.
That is difficult. Traffic management. We've said a lot in racing, but here, especially with these karts, you can see the traffic. You can be on your own for quite a long time, and then suddenly you just find yourself right in the mix of a huge group of karts. Some you're racing against for position, some you're trying to lap, and that's when the incidents and the spins can occur. So you've got to keep your wits about you.
Yeah, I mean, in endurance racing, you'd find that there are different classes. Everyone's got cars, everyone's got flashy lights to say, I'd like to get past, please. You don't have the flashlights button on these, unfortunately. You've got the front bumper, you've got the front to rear bumper to say, I'd like to get past, please. It's a gentle love tap into one of the corners just to send someone a little bit wide, and down the inside you'll go. But only half an hour remaining, though, of this race, and it's flown by, I'd say, because talking about it earlier, I was just like, 2 hours to go? Hour and a half, and then boom, look at it, half hour to go. We're nearing the end. Who's your money on?
Well, right at the start, I put my money on Liam Lawson.
Oh, did you?
And remind me, what team is he? Team Super Tyres?
He's in Grumpy Old Drivers.
Grumpy Old Drivers, so they're down in 8th, aren't they? 9th at the moment. So with the pit stops still to shake out, potentially, they might rise up the grid. But I know they've also got Louise Goodman as part of their team, I believe, as well, although I could be completely making that up.
They
do as well, the British Touring Car pit reporter. So they've got a few handy drivers in that car, but I expected better, to be brutally honest. I expected better. Great run so far from the Glenn Dunbar photographic team as well. Top work.
Well, they have had black flags.
Oh, have
yeah, they have. They've been naughty.
Oh dear.
They have. Yeah, he's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Is Mr. Liam Lawson? I think he got black flagged earlier on for curbing.
That is a problem here, isn't it?
It is a problem.
Yeah, I've seen that flash up on the light gantry as well many times.
Funny story that he didn't get a curbing for that airborne moment on that inside curb. That's not classed as curbing. That's just classed as.
Well, will it be called into the stewards' room?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely not what you want to hear, stewards. And I've heard that many a times for drivers who I commentate on. You just hear it. What a great race that was! Someone unintentional rotation there. I believe that is the number 4. Off the top of my head with that helmet on.
Thunderhead, right at the back of the field.
Yeah, well, not right at the back.
Well, not right at the back.
They're 21st. Formula Wine at the moment, who have probably been in the pit lane drinking wine more than driving. There is no drinking and driving going on here. Soft drinks only out on track. But yeah, it's. I'd love that team now, though, Formula Wine, because that is my. That's yeah, Formula Racing and wine. You put the two together. That's
your dream. I have to say I'm quite a fan of Kart's Think of a Name. I think
that is a very good name.
Simultaneously genius and lazy, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
currently in 11th.
Yep, they're having a good old day as well. Who's their celebrity driver? That is Mr. Kelvin Fletcher.
Oh, so they've got a decent man at the wheel there.
They've got a decent driver out there. Yeah, so.
And isn't that a lovely segue, just to remind people once again that if you are here at Whilton Mill, down at reception, there is a prize to enter, courtesy of F1 Experiences, where you can win a trip to the Silverstone Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix next year, Saturday and Sunday passes, Champions Club seated, all the hospitality included as well. You get to meet and greet all the F1 people as well that you can stumble across, courtesy of F1 Experiences. And all you have to do is guess how much Kelvin Fletcher weighs with all his racing kit on, helmet included, plus the weight of one of the karts. The closest approximate guess wins the prize. And once you enter, if you could donate a little bit of money to the collection boxes that are there as well, that would be incredibly appreciated. So if you can guess Kelvin Fletcher's weight in helmet and all of the race overalls and everything he's wearing, plus the weight of a kart, the closest one wins the prize, courtesy of F1 Experiences, to go to the British Grand Prix next year. So it's not too shabby a prize.
It's not too shabby a prize. I can sneak into that because I live in Silverstone Village, so I know all the shortcuts into the track. There are no shortcuts into the track, I will say.
You could be walking for miles and still not get there. So it's an amazing prize up for offer. And once again, just to express my thanks on behalf of Motormouth as well, and Tim Sylvie, who is really the legwork behind all this entire event as well, for coming together. Alpha Live for streaming it for us as well. A fantastic job it's been all afternoon. Thank you to those who are here and who are watching online. Do donate if you can to the Brain Tumour Charity. Every little helps, and it's been brilliant to be alongside you. I think I'm going to have to nip off now, but thank you for letting me break into your commentary box.
It's a lovely commentary box, isn't it? In the broom cupboard we're here.
You know what? It's not too shabby. I've been in worse. I've been in worse.
Got my 2 screens.
I know, this is luxury, right?
Yeah, this is it. I didn't mount these myself, so
that's what I want. In whenever commentary I go, but sometimes, as I'm sure you know, you don't always get that.
Oh no, you don't always get that. No, you have to work for it. You have to ask for it, don't you? But no, excellent. Thank you very much for joining me, Harry, and have a pleasant rest of your day.
Thank you, mate. You too. And half an hour on the clock. All still to play for.
All still to play for. Exactly that. Well, as one voice leaves, another joins. Two are joining. Excellent. I believe we've got the headphones for it. We'll give you that one there. I think we'll give that one there to you, and we will endeavour to try and make this work. I think I need to turn on Doobie What's It there as well as I clout my microphone. Right, joining me in the commentary box now, we've got Mr. Benjamin Daly, who has not been sent to the Shadow Realm, and Mr. Matty from WTF1 joins us. Guys, how are we?
Hot.
Hot?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I didn't find it too bad. I guess I had a bit bit better weather when I was out there. It's nice and shady, but yeah, it's really good out there. A lot of fast drivers, a lot of action going on. It's you almost don't know where to look. There's just so much going on.
Yeah, it's a tough old race. Is this your first time here at Whilton Mill?
This is my second time.
Second time.
So I'm still kind of learning the circuit, but by the end, I was feeling pretty confident. Yeah.
Okay. Now there may have been some talks in the background here between myself and Jimmy, myself and Steve. There was a potential plot to maybe send you into the tyre wall at some point. I don't know whether or not that did happen. Did it happen?
Almost, because I tried an outside move on Steve towards it's the last left-hander of the lap. Tried to go around his outside, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah.
And Steve's like, no way, mate. You're not overtaking me on the outside. Pushed me onto the grass, nearly cut across the final 2 corners, but managed to keep it out of the barrier and have a fairly clean day.
Now, but, what team are you actually in? Because I've got you down as being in 2 teams.
So I'm car number 6. I'm in Blue Flag Racing.
You're in Blue Flag Racing. Okay, so you're in... I've got you written down as being in 2 teams, and the team that you're actually in is the team that is not
in that.
Oh,
wow.
Well, excellent. Well, there we go. Crack, excellent stuff for that one. Matty, you're in Team Brit, aren't you? How's it been going?
Yeah, good. It's been a really fun occasion.
I don't know if it... his mic isn't muted on my screen. I might need to get the techie man in here to try and see if I can get your microphone working. Yeah, should we swap headphones for a bit? Yeah, there we go. Right, Matty.
There we go. Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Right, so yeah, you're with Team Brit, aren't you? How's it going?
Well, first of all, I thought they drew the short straw by getting me. It felt like it was like a pro and then people turning up, whereas it was me joining a pro team. So, no, it was actually good. I didn't get overtaken by anyone, so I'll absolutely take that as a win for my little stint. And running in P4 is certainly not what I expected. There's been all sorts of chaos out there, but it's been an awesome day. You know, it's dry conditions. You get the full amount of force from the kart. So when you finish your stint, you're pretty ruined. But yeah, it's been a really awesome event to be a part of.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing from these pit stops here when we see drivers take their helmets off, very red-faced, I would say. Is it quite tough out there?
Yes. Well, I internally combust when it's 20-degree heats anyway, let alone when I'm karting as well. So yeah, it is hot out there. And you can kind of see that maybe was from some drivers at the end of their stints, maybe struggling a little bit to keep their body up. I mean, I'm one of those people that struggles with the forces a little bit. But yeah, it's brilliant, and I'm glad it's dry, because I think if it was wet, we'd be probably in the barriers, both myself and Ben together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, slick tyres. Tell you what, this is a great way of learning how to drive and learn your car or kart control. Slick tyres on a wet track, that's the way forward. That's how you learn very quickly of who's a good and who's not a good driver.
Yeah, I actually took part of a 24-hour karting race at another track, and it was both myself and Ben were in the same team, and that was, to be fair, quite good in some ways, because you then had less force going through your body, because you're going round slower, and therefore you can survive a bit longer. But at the same time, yeah, dry tyres on a wet track is chaotic, to say the least.
I think chaotic is a very good way of describing it, I would say. Ben, for yourself as well, a tough old day your team's had, Team Blue Flag. Now that I know you're actually in that team, because I've been calling you as being in other teams, you're currently 6th place at the moment, very handily in Kart 6 as well. Yeah. Stay there, please. That makes it really easy for me.
Yeah, we'll try to. The guys are pretty solid. This is actually their first time at this circuit as well, so I didn't have high hopes going into this, but we've actually managed to hold ground quite nicely. Don't know if you saw, but I also got a black flag right at the end of my stint, so handed it over to my teammates, and they served it for me. So
now, what was this black flag for?
I actually don't know. I was dealing with a lot of slower cars, so it could have been contact. I did ride the curbs a couple of times trying to get past people, so it was probably track limits.
It was probably a mixture of hitting people out of the way. You said it quite graciously there. It was just like, I was with people, but I didn't hit them. Oh, look at that.
Jimmy's out.
Jimmy's out quickly, like a spring chicken.
He's been moving forward in this race quite a bit.
He has. Well, the number 12, he's in P1 at the moment. Quick stop, only around about 15 seconds was that stop. So into the pit lane. May have been speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that because, of course, the PA, start man might hear it. It'll be like, can we check how quick he was in the pit lane?
Everyone's interpretation of pit lane speed is different. So I had Steve right behind me when I came into the pit lane, and I was going about half pace, like how the guy said in the briefing. And Steve was just ramming me to go faster the whole way. I was like, okay, Steve, calm down.
Oh, dear me. There we go. Well,
calling him out.
Yeah, definitely call him out. Contact. I think you should throw a black flag for him out now for that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Where is Steve's team at the moment?
They should be disqualified, to be honest. Doesn't matter.
They're in 20th anyway.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Yikes.
It's not
they didn't have a good kart, to be fair.
No.
Steve was really wrestling a tractor out there.
Was he?
Yeah.
I did see some interesting hand gestures from himself out on track. Driver's excuses. What page in the driver excuses book was that?
932.
It's a big book.
Yeah, I got a very thick book. So I make videos every day, so you know the list keeps on getting longer. You know.
You can just hit the reset button though, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, it didn't go right. Reset and stop recording and replay recording and nothing happened.
yeah. So I did that in quali. That's why the whole thing was going wrong. We were down the order, so I was just like, oh yeah, let's start again.
Yeah. That's definitely one way of doing it, of course, isn't it? But like I said, great weather here today at Whilton Mill. It's, again, something which we don't see often in the UK, and that's sunshine. But, yeah, Matty, from your experience here, Whilton Mill, have you raced here before?
Yeah, I've raced here a few times. Been lucky enough to race around it. I really enjoy this track. It's probably one of my favourites. Not that I'm a massively experienced kart racer that's gone up and down the country, but from the ones I've experienced, you know, you can really sort of stretch your legs around here, and I really enjoy that. There's some nice hard braking zones to make some moves, even though someone has just made a move and facing the wrong way. But yeah, it's a pretty fast, frantic circuit. That there's some corners that really, like this one here, just goes on forever, this left-hander, and then eventually you can get back on the power. If you're a bit too eager, the back end just steps out, and I was finding that so many times when I was in the car. It's just having that patience about you, but also knowing where to really send it. So I'm actually really excited to see we're up to P3. So
you are indeed. You're in the podium
we've had
spots.
one more pit stop apparently. So not sure what's going on there. I'm sure it'll all kind of unravel in the next 26 minutes, but I hope we might be on the old podium, which I've never experienced before.
Well, there we go. Let's hope for the best there, Team Brit.
Now that I've said it, it's not happening.
Oh, no, so you have jinxed that. Well, tell you what, we'll touch wood. Commentators get it's a real thing, that is. It is a real thing. It's happened many a times to me where I've always thought, it happened one weekend, it happened 3 times in one race. I said, I'm just going to stop talking. I almost stopped talking completely. But yeah, no, it was a disaster. But like we say, you're in 3rd place. Well, where is blue flag? There we go. 7th place at the moment. Oh, you've dropped down. Oh, you did just get overtaken, didn't you? From Evoke Technique, moving up the field. They started 18th. So Evoke, keep an eye on Evoke Technique. They're moving up that order. They are. But yeah, Whilton Mill, like I say, a great track, bumpy, fierce, very technical, very fast. You're talking about where are the best places to lunge. Best places to lunge, definitely up into Christmas Corner, which on my very technical drawing of the circuit that I've got on my whiteboard is the one just out of turn 1 and 2. It's the next one up the hill. That's the key one to overtake at, because you can really send a good lunge, but you have to get a good exit out of Oblivion, Crook and Fine Lady, because that momentum you can gain up the hill, definitely a good place to overtake at Christmas.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I found a few other. Is it Ashley? Is it Ashby?
Ashby.
Yeah, Ashby's an interesting one because that's a very tight little corner that a lot of people make mistakes at, and that's where I thought maybe lap 1 was going to cause a bit of carnage because I saw a few people going off in qualifying there.
Yes.
So I find that quite an interesting one where you can really do a lunge as well. But yeah, it's all about momentum around here and just getting out of, as you say, those first couple of corners really nicely. And I always feel like, you know, because of my weight, I just don't have the momentum sometimes out of corners. I'm saying it's weight. I mean, I've literally done a study where apparently weight means absolutely nothing when it's about 10 or 15 kilograms, but I'm convinced it is. So even if actually plonking weight on a kart didn't actually make me any slower.
There's Hethkith Racing flying into the pit lane. That was a lot of fuss.
Is there a black flag button here that we could just
I think,
pop
do you know
out for
what?
everybody?
I think we should have one in here. I've always wanted one. Just you.
You'd have all kinds of presents in here, wouldn't you? From bribes from teams.
Yeah, it's just like, please black flag them, please don't black flag us. Ben, have you experienced many black flags in your racing career?
Every time I get in the car, mate. It seems to follow me. I've had all sorts of black flags, like track limits, punting people off. I did a 24-hour karting race, my first one, and I got in the car, and for some reason I forgot my gloves. And so I got to stop.
I remember that because I was your commentator for that as well.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
So, yeah, my team actually dobbed me in. They were doing me a favour because my hands were going to freeze otherwise because it was like 3 degrees outside. So it was not fun in the middle of the night. But, yeah, every reason you can think of getting a black flag, I've probably got it.
You probably got it.
Yeah.
So hitting someone off.
Yep.
Yeah. Curbing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Cheating.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Maybe
I mean, there are cut-throughs on this circuit here. Did you take any of those?
I did when Steve kind of punted me off, tried to go around his that side, but apart from that, no, I was quite well behaved for the most part.
Oh, good. That's what we like to hear.
Changed man
from some of our changed man. That's what we like to hear from some of our drivers. Only 22 minutes to go in the race. It seems like it's flown by. Guys, for you, of course, we're racing here for a great cause, of course, the Brain Tumour Charity, and of course we've had donations coming in thick and fast, donations coming in at the track as well. You know, from your point of view, this has been a good day. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I always love go-karting events in the summer in the UK. It's not too hot. It's you get to see a lot of people, and you know, for the last 18 months we haven't been able to do a lot of that, and to come together for a good cause is there's nothing better. Yes, no, exactly that. There's another pit stop. That's the number 1 Vishnu Racing. 8th place at the moment. They have just been passed by Grand Prix drivers, which is Mr. Lawson's team. I'm not sure if Mr. Lawson is still out on track. Have you encountered him out on track, Matty? Or
who's that, sorry, Mr. Lawson?
Liam Lawson.
Well, no, I don't think he was out at the same time as me, otherwise I think I would have been overtaken by somebody. Yeah. I just kind of looked at the driver list and saw, right, okay, no one of note is going out now.
I'll go out now, it'll make me look good.
To be fair, actually, my team kind of stitched me up. I had a massive meal from the barbecue. Knew I was going out 4th out of 5. I've literally just finished it, and then Abby Eaton comes up to me and says, "Oh, by the way, I need to borrow the seat insert that your team's going to be using. Can you go out now instead?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm literally I'm just genuinely, I could feel it in my neck." The rest of the food. So it was a difficult first part of the stint, but I felt like it almost gave me energy towards the end. So it was a bit of a topsy-turvy stint, I guess.
You kept it in, though.
Yes, thankfully. I didn't do a Mark Webber.
You didn't do a Mark Webber.
Fiji,
oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Thankfully that. But to carry on with what Ben was saying, you know, this event's been awesome. You know, the Brain Tumour Charity and just raising money for such a great cause. It feels great, as you know, to have fun, but also raise money, raise awareness. And, it's a really feel-good thing to come away from this. Obviously, great to hear that people are getting involved and donating as well. Of course, myself and Ben are going to be donating, and, you know, a lot of people here as well. So it's a great cause and something that, you know, both myself, Ben, and everyone else here just loves getting involved in, because it's fun and also raising money for a brilliant cause. It is indeed. And of course, you can get involved at home as well with that Super Chat button. Hit that Super Chat button, donate what you can. And of course, all proceeds will go to the Brain Tumour Charity, of course. Please do get them in, and we'll give you a shout out on the stream as well. 20 minutes to go. Ben, again, your thoughts of this race, your team, now that we actually know what team you're in, of course. I wish someone had told me that at the beginning. I was shouting it out over the PA. I'd be like, I'm not quite sure what team he's in. I wonder if he could tell me. That was code, Ben, to come in and tell me what team you were in, and you didn't. You've only come in with 20 minutes to go.
I'm not a good listener, so apologies about that. I'll have to work on that for next time. I was a super sub, to be fair. I was drafted up last second, and I'm really glad I came down in the end.
Yeah, it does say I've got you as a spare on my list.
Happy to jump in anyone else's card if they need me. Final 20 minutes, try and bring it home for them.
Yeah, well, like you say, you've done well. You've done well. 6th. You're back up into 6th now. 6 for 6. There we go. Thank you very much. Yeah. Like they're hearing us there. They say, oh, no, we've slipped back. Let's get back up there. But, yeah, your team's done well. 4 laps down at the moment. But, like I say, there are some teams who are 28 laps down. So,
yeah.
i.e., 15 laps down for Super GT's team. You can really, you know...
I was quite happy about that. I had a big battle with Steve in my stint, and to be able to catch him on genuine pace. I mean, yes, he had a really slow kart, but I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly that. Still lots of comments coming in. Please do keep getting them in. We'll try and read out as many as we can in the commentary box. But, yeah, in terms of our commentary box, do you like it?
Yeah, it's great. It's better than my studio back home.
I mean, it's essentially, it's a broom cupboard that we've put mounted screens in and put a mixing desk in.
You got a whiteboard.
We've got a
and
whiteboard,
everything?
yeah. Can write down little stuff here as well. But it's no, it's a great little time. But yeah, like you said, it's only your second time here at Whilton Mill. What was the first time? What did you do?
It was for Karoon's Karting Carnival only like a month ago.
Oh, really?
So yeah, still the track was pretty recent, fresh in the memory. It's a great track, really physical, a lot of high-speed corners, rewards good technique, accuracy. You have to use the curbs at times to help rotate the car.
Don't let the marshal see you say
Yeah. Thankfully I got away with that, but yeah, it's a great circuit. I really enjoy coming here.
Yeah, it is great. I mean, we're only a few miles south from the town of Daventry as well. Silverstone, only a short go down the road as well. So a lot of drivers from there, they like to come down. They finish the Silverstone Grand Prix. They think, oh, yeah, that was a good race, British GP. I think I want to go karting now. Where's the close karting track? Right here, Whilton Mill. Only about 15 minutes up the road from Silverstone. Matt, talk us through. Obviously, we just had the British Grand Prix not long ago. Talk us through your best experiences from a British Grand Prix.
Wow, it dates back all the way to 2007 was the first time I went to a Grand Prix. That was when Lewis Hamilton stuck it on pole, I think it was, but I only went for qualifying. Then 2008, I was there when he won in the rain, which was unbelievable. Maybe not as enjoyable as people watching it on screen, because I genuinely nearly froze to death because I was on the start-finish line and I was sat there with my dad and I didn't bring nearly enough layers, and I just remember freezing so much whilst Hamilton was winning by about a lap. So that was great. And then more recently, of course, we went this year, and it was awesome to just go back to a Formula One race after being cooped up inside for 18 months, and to then be able to go to the British Grand Prix, see so many like-minded people. So it was just such a really good feeling for me in particular. And I've been quite a few times, luckily, which is really great, but the one that sticks in the mind is probably my first time, and also the one most recent, because I think it meant quite a lot.
Yeah, exactly that. It's always a fantastic event, going to an F1 Grand Prix. A lot of people don't have that pleasure of doing that. They can watch it at home, of course. But, having that experience of going to a Grand Prix, it's definitely a bucket list for people to do, isn't it?
Yeah, because the amount of people I spoke to this year who said, this is my first year, Matt,
yeah.
And I was going, I'm so jealous, because
Yeah.
to see a Formula One car for the first time is something you'll never forget.
Yeah.
And they were asking where should we stand. I was going, oh no, go to Maggots and Beckett's. You've got to go there. It looks incredible. And it was amazing to see what Drive to Survive has done to bringing in such a new audience now that don't know about Michael Schumacher winning 7 world titles. They are very much the recent, which for me as a long-time F1 fan, I can't really compute. But it's awesome to see like a massive influx of fans because it keeps the sport alive. And that's what we want.
Bringing in the new generations, of course, from that one. And, of course, you guys, you work well on your content, of what you do to help do that as well, bringing in new fans, a new fan base for things as well. Because F1, people are saying, oh, it's dying, it's a dying breed or anything like that, but I feel like it's not even peaked yet. I feel like there is many more advancements that can go with the new season that's coming out 2022, of course, the new enhancements with the car. The car's completely changing. I love it when a car changes. The last big change that there was when they went from the really thin cars to the really wide cars again. That changed. Oh, that really brought it out, didn't it? And that was one of those great moments.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been lucky enough this year without really a huge amount of regulation changes to get such a close fight between Verstappen and Hamilton. Bring in next year, half of me is worried that there's going to be a team that gets it right very well and does sort of a brawn GP and dominates.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But on the flip side, it will hopefully bring the likes of Williams and championship winning teams from the past to be able to sort of fresh slate. Let's start Formula One again.
Yeah.
So I'm more hopeful for the second side of that point, but also a little bit scared about the first. Not sure. We'll see.
Predictions for the championship this year?
Oh, that's
a big question.
It's difficult because it keeps swinging so wildly. If you actually look at Verstappen and where he should have finished in most races, I know woulda, shoulda, coulda, but at the same time, some of the things like the tyre blowout and the crash, those things, if you took them out, Verstappen's probably leading this championship by 50, 60 points. And then you probably, we've had questions in the past going before these crashes when Verstappen was leading, if Mercedes given up the championship, now they're leading the championship, it's been blown wide open again. So I feel like there's going to be a conversation, and there always is after every race weekend, about when are they going to put their full focus into next year. When that's going to be, I don't think we'll actually know. I don't think Christian Horner's going to put his hands up and go, we've stopped now.
Yeah.
But I think I think this is Verstappen's year, personally. It's Red Bull seem to be just that tiny bit ahead, and if everything works out for them, I think they could clinch the title. But I hope it goes down to the wire.
I hope it also indeed goes down to the wire. Ben, for you as well, have you ever been to a Grand Prix?
Yeah. I've been to quite a few. I've been to the British Grand Prix about 2 or 3 times, Abu Dhabi Grand Prix 2017, and I've been to my home race, the Australian Grand Prix 2017 as well. So some great experiences I've had. Melbourne, Albert Park is a great venue. You should go if you ever get the chance. It's right up there with like Canada, I hear, is one of the best Grand Prix to go to. Everyone's all fresh and happy. They've just come off their winter break or whatever. Everyone's really enthusiastic. Great time to meet the drivers if you can, because they're all very happy to see you and stuff. So, yeah, and the cars through a lot of those high-speed corners look incredible. Turn 1, they go almost flat out through there. The speed that they carry is incredible. Then that turn 10, 11 chicane on the back part of the circuit, that's also great to see Formula 1 cars in action.
Yeah. But, of course, at that one, there's been new changes to the track at Melbourne as well.
Yep.
We've not seen a Grand Prix at Melbourne for 2 years now, have we? We've been missing it.
Yeah, I've wanted to go back there so badly. Hopefully next year we'll be able to get out there because it's such a great place, and I think the drivers and the fans really enjoy getting out there, and hopefully the track changes that they've made are for the better.
Yeah, exactly that. Making the track faster. That's what we need, don't we? Faster corners, faster cars, faster overtakes.
It'll be interesting to see if they can overtake better on the faster corners, because generally when there's more high-speed corners, it's harder to follow in the dirty air. So we'll see.
That's where the regulation changes come in as well, because they've changed the cars to benefit that overtaking manoeuvre ability. But of course, yeah, like we were saying, when I saw the track, the changes, and I did see that this is to benefit overtaking, I was just thinking, you've taken out the overtaking parts. Where's the benefit there?
Yeah. But I think they made one of the straights longer, so hopefully more slipstreaming and stuff can make for better racing, but only time will tell.
What do you think? Do you think F1 should come to Whilton Mill?
Oh, yeah, let's go. We already had the dummy run, the trial run today, so yeah, I'll expect the announcement in the next few days.
Yeah. We did see Joseph Pomfret there in the Hesketh 308 Mark 1 out earlier. You know, he had a good fun out there. I spoke to him afterwards. He just said, "Oh, it's a bit difficult to get the tyre temps up." And I was like, "Oh, really? I didn't. I thought it'd be fine."
Yeah, it looked like a real handful out there. What an incredible experience to see a Formula 1 car going around a kart circuit. That is a very, very unique experience, but such a great event to have that kind of thing on show.
Yeah, it is indeed. Well, again, guys, great experience to have you in here. Thank you very much for coming here as well. But, yeah, we'll let you go because it's the last 10 minutes of the race. We'll let you be with your team. Support coming in because, Matt, you're still there, P3. Team Blue Flag, you're still there, P6. Best of luck, guys.
Awesome. No worries. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Well, as we leave Ben Daly and Matty from WTF1, Matthew Gallagher, to go and join their teams, we go into the last 10 minutes of this race. And what a race it has been. The sun has been shining all day here at Whilton Mill, and it's been absolutely fantastic. The barbecue's been out, food has been served, soft drinks on tap as well, and beautiful racing out on track as well. GD Photographic Racing leading the way at the moment comfortably by 19 seconds. In terms of lap times, though, I will say Team Super Tyres are lapping a fraction faster on that last lap. They were 0.3 a lap faster, but the gap is still 19.2 seconds, so it may all still be to play for in these last 10 minutes here at Whilton Mill for the Motormouth karting race in support of the Brain Tumour Charity. And again, as we watch these karts go through, we'll keep an eye on that battle for the lead. Team Brit, as we're saying, P3 at the moment in that kart 10, currently running at the 58.2 second lap times. They are 2 laps down at the moment, but they are 1 lap clear from the Right Formula team in 4th place. So they're in a good spot there, I would say. Kart 10, they're having a good old race. Like we say, Right Formula there in P4, Evoke Technique in P5, Team Blue Flag in 6th place. It was saying Benjamin Daly's team, as we now know it to be Benjamin Daly's team, because we had no idea it was Benjamin. So I don't think Adam is here. So that is Ben Daly. There we go, update my piece of paper there, just so I definitely know it's there. There's the 15 coming back out onto track. That's Wrigley Monkey Racing, Hesketh Racing and Kart Force, both getting a curbing warning as well. They're in 7th and 8th place, right next to us, just behind Team Blue Flag. Vishnu Racing, 9th place at the moment, the number 1. Then Kart, think of a name. Brilliant name, absolutely love it. Currently running P10 in kart number 3. Grumpy Old Drivers, Liam Lawson's team, currently in 11th place in that number 6 team. Then it's LRTR Racing in 12th place at the moment. Inside F2.com are in 13th place in Kart 2. Cool Van Limited are in 14th place. The number 28, they're up 1 position as well. They've just got past Wrigley Monkey Racing, who have just only left the pit lane. Team Sheck in 16th place with the Fast Bunch in 17th. Mission Makers in 18th place. Stanhope Setter A in 19th. Stanhope Setter B in 20th place. Thunderhead, Pie Faces team, currently in 21st place, with Formula Wine rounding out the grid at the moment in 22nd place. Some 29 laps down at the moment, but still putting in quick times because they're out there at the moment doing a 59.208. So they're having a very quick time. Where are Formula Wine on my list? They could potentially have Jordan Witt at the wheel. I'm not too sure, because it could be any one of their drivers, because they've got a quick bunch of names out there. 7 minutes to go then, as crikey, someone going very wide there out of the pit bend. Who was that? The number 11 kart. That was LRTR Racing in 12th place. That is one way to do it. Again, another one going very wide. They'll be getting them curbing warnings thick and fast. It's the 13 whizzing past our screen. That's Kart Force. Hesketh again getting a curbing warning. The 25, the Folk Technique 19, also getting a contact warning. Oh, well, there you go. That's one way of having to get through the field. Again, more comments coming in. Wow, John Stout says only if drama happens. There we go. Well, let's hope drama happens on that one. They're just saying Jimmy wins. Well, Team Jimmer could win. The Glenn Dunbar photographic team could potentially win. That is the team with Jimmy Broadbent in. Now, we were seeing Jimmy out there. He had a good battle. He got it from 3rd up into 1st. Their last lap was a 56.6. So, again, they've got a very quick driver in the car at the moment. It could be the driver who actually started the race as well. So I think it could be Jack Partridge potentially in the kart on the number 12. But we'll find out as we go through. There is the number 12. It doesn't look like Jack. It wasn't Jack who started the race. So it could be Ollie or it could be Scott. I know Scott Taggart, who's in the team, is also a very quick driver. There we go. But the last 5 minutes remaining of this race as they go through. But like we say, great battles all the way through this one. There's a hand up there. Yellow flags at Ashby Hairpin. That's the reason why. Kart coming back onto the track. There is your race leader, though, at the moment. Glenn Dunbar Photographic. As they go round through all ears in towards the boot. And again, looking comfortable. Big look over the shoulder. Now, looking at the eyes through there, I believe that is Scott at the wheel there, because I know Scott, and it looks like that is Scott. So I think it is Scott Taggart at the wheel of that car, and I know that he's very quick. And his time across the line, another 56.762. A purple Sector 1 and a personal best Sector 3. So he's running at a very quick pace out there at the moment, extending that lead, because Team Super Tyres, who were 19 seconds further down the road earlier on, are now 22.2 seconds further down the road. So something tells me, unless, of course, drama happens. Drama could happen. We don't know. Anything could happen. It looks pretty solid at the moment between those teams. Visor up there with that pink helmet. Team Brit. Now, where are Team Brit? They're about, they're halfway around the lap at the moment. In fact, they're heading through boot section right now. They're pretty comfortable. They're still a lap clear from Formula, Formula just behind them in 4th place. They're a lap clear of that, but they're 2 laps down from Team Super Tyres. So they are going in there. There is Team Super Tyres out on track. They're just going round the Oisiers corner as well. They've got some company in front. Bit of traffic for them to deal with. Hand up there, and all there. Now you see there's Kart. Well, there you go. There's Kart Bandit Bingo there at its finest, just behind the driver there. Knees around the steering wheel. That's one of them. That's one of the Kart Mechanic Bingo's things, but we've not seen them just yet. So, with the last 3 minutes of this race, Glenn Dunbar Photographic leading only by 22 seconds after 2.5 hours of racing. I have to say, it's been absolutely tremendous stuff that we've seen from these drivers all the way through. Again, a great cause for the Brain Tumour Charity. Of course, drivers donating here at the circuit. People at home also donating as well. Again, thank you very much to each and every one of you who has commented, liked, and potentially even subscribed to the Alpha Live YouTube channel. Of course, if you do want to see more exciting kart racing and events from the UK, please make sure you do subscribe to the Alpha Live YouTube channel so you don't miss out on watching any more live action around the UK in terms of karting, mini bike racing, car racing, or anything like that. We cover it all. So there we go. 3 wide then into Ashby. That's a bold move. Down the inside goes the 27 Team Super Tyres. Absolutely fantastic move. Well calculated. Little look over the shoulder. All is fine. Hug that line. Round the corner. Nice and quick. Oh, very wide there goes the 15. Trying to follow that line there. That was nicely done. Taking a bit of that exit curve there. That cone's been placed back again. I have to say, I feel like a donation for those cones, because I feel like Whilton Mill may need that. They're going to need to replace those cones after today, because they've been absolutely mullered all the way through today. Those cones out of the exit of Wilkins. As we see our drivers crossing the line there. 27 Team Super Tyres. Their drivers. Now it's Jan Mardenborough who's their celebrity driver. Then they've got Adam Furr, Jay Dalgarno. Then they've got Sammy Venables, then Dean Gilbert as well in their team, and that's someone going very slow. Didn't quite see the number from the front of it, but the fluorescent helmet looked like went for a small excursion off the circuit. But yeah, absolutely fantastic to see that from that one. 60 seconds to go then for this race, i.e. 1 lap to go, with lap times being around 1 minute. The last lap board will be out, I suspect, this lap for the Glenn Dunbar Photographic team. The number 12 plate, there they are, currently exiting the Oisiers hairpin. On your screens, again, they started this race up top. They went down a bit. I think they got a couple of black flags through the race, if I am correct. But they had quick driver changes. They've had quick drivers in their teams. They've had a fantastic day. Left, right, and centre. Absolutely brilliant. 20 seconds left on the timer. Oh, is he going to get a cheeky next lap in as well, or is he going to get the last lap board this time? I think it is. Final lap board comes out. It is, yes. So last lap board is out. He just got it across the line. So as we go then, final lap time for our race leaders, Glenn Dunbar Photographic in the Motormouth charity event here at Whilton Mill today in the beautiful sunshine of Northamptonshire, in towards Ashby for the final time. He's got the Team Brit Kart just in front. The number 10 at there, that is third place. So they're coming around to re-lap there. Oh, round the outside, brave move there as they go through. He's been hung out a little bit there. He's going to have to slot back into position as they go through there side by side. Well, this is technically a battle for third place, but it's not, because they've made another lap on Team Brit in third place. One more corner to go for the Glenn Dunbar Photographic team. Checkered flag out for the number 12, and a great win for the team here for the Motormouth charity event at Whilton Mill. Fantastic. Team Brit crossed the line, checker flag out for 3rd place. Kart Force crossed the line, takes 7th place. LRTR Racing cross and takes 2nd place with Inside F2 taking 13th place. Team Super Tyres yet to cross the line. They are somewhere out on circuit. They have just crossed the line now. The 27, they cross the line taking 2nd place. So it's Glenn Dunbar Photographic taking the win from Team Super Tyres. Team Brit, Right Formula about to cross the line as well. They're going to take 4th place. Evoke Technique, 5th place finish for them. Absolutely fantastic. Team Blue Flag, Ben Daly's team, they cross the line. 6th place in the number 6. Very thankful for that one. Thank you very much. It's the number 1 very slowly across the line there. Kart Force cross the line, 7th place. Hethgith Racing cross the line in 8th place. Can't think of a name, cross the line in 9th place. Vishnu Racing in 10th. Grumpy Old Drivers rounding out the top 11. Well, absolutely fantastic, and of course I'll leave the commentary box now and we'll head out because to
some of our drivers. So I'm going to switch microphone and we're going to head out into the track. It's very sunny outside, it's very hot in here, so I'm probably going to look an absolute mess. But here we go then, out of the commentary box. Let's head out onto the foreground there as I'm going to come out the microphones. Might just have to latch onto a team and just say, yeah, thank you. Let's take one of those trophies with us as well. But let's go in, let's talk to them because the drivers are just coming in. Let's talk to our race winner, who it is Scott. There we go. Scott, hello, hello, hello. Come forward. Well, you brought it home there at the end. What a result that was. You must be very happy. Race win.
Yeah, thank you very much. Really happy, especially for the guys in the team. I think we all did like 30 minutes each, so 4 stints, 4 pit stops, and everybody in the team did their job. All the lap times were great, overtaking was great, and I think we pretty much controlled it from the start, really. So, thank you, Glenn. Cheers. So yeah, really, really happy. Thank you very much. Yeah, great event as well. Like, thank you to everybody at Whilton for putting this on, and obviously the charity as well. I'm sure it's really nice for everybody. Some really good racing out there. Well done, Jimmy.
There you go. Jimmy joins us as well. Jimmy, you're not going to escape from us as well. Join us here on this side as well. Jimmy, you know, you were pretty quick out there yourself, I will say.
Yeah, a couple of little moments, but it was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it.
I mean, again, Whilton Mill, fantastic track, a fantastic event, as you say, fantastic teammates. So you got Scott putting in a great performance, but you've had a pretty good day, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not sure how many people you got friendly with, but can't be about that. I mean, sorry, nothing. No.
Now, did we send Ben Daly into the Shadow Realm?
I sent someone into the Shadow Realm. It might have been Ben, I don't know. No, I think Ben got away, unfortunately, so I guess that's I'll pick it up. I'll pick up the tab there.
Oh, no, excellent, pick it up. But guys, well done, 2nd place, great result. I'm sure there'll be drinks on the tab in that one first. But yeah, you can do it now, can't you?
Yeah, 1st place then.
Excellent stuff there, Jimmy Broadbent. Rest of the team's coming in. Excellent. Team Brit, come forward. Team Brit, 3rd place out there for yourselves. Absolutely fantastic running. You had a good day. Was Matty from WTF1 too much of a hindrance for you to come 3rd?
I mean, I don't want to talk bad about the guy, but he's carrying a bit of extra weight to us, and yeah, just really glad we got on the podium.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd place for you out there. Great result, great event again, great cause. I mean, from yourselves, have you enjoyed today? That's the most important thing.
Yeah, big time. I mean, it's a personal charity to myself. Family friend of mine passed away with a brain tumour, so it's a really good cause, and I'm just glad we can come out and support it.
No, excellent stuff. Well, a great run, 3rd place. Go and enjoy your time with your teammates. They're just there, we're talking with you. Excellent stuff there from those guys. Well, we would talk to the rest of them, but they've all kind of scarpered at the moment. We've got our race winners there just talking there. Team Brit just here as well. Let's go see if we can hunt out some more people out there as well. At the top of my head, I'm too small for this one. I can't quite see over my head. So let's see if we can try find Mr. Super GT. But I think we're starting the podium. So what we'll do is we'll leave it there to Tim to give us the podiums.
With a best of 56.842. Team Superfly. First place, Sprint on photography.
Congratulations, you beat some disabled people. So we had our competition, which we set out a challenge for everyone earlier. So we get to see the final medal of Kelvin Fletcher, there he is, little man, and a go-kart combined. The answer we were looking for was 241.6 kilos. That's not so heavy. And we had someone who was 1 gram out. And this person is going to win 2 tickets to the Silverstone Grand Prix next year, but not only 2 tickets, full hospitality, drinks, you get to go in the F1 paddock, it's quite an amazing experience, real F1 experiences, so thanks to them for donating this great generous prize, which is worth a considerable amount of money. And the winner is Elliot Taylor. There's donation boxes inside. Any loose change you've got, please drop it in the boxes. Anything you've got, £1, 10, 100 feeling generous, stick it in the box. It goes to a massively, massively important cause. David, if you want to say a few words to round out there.
Thank you. Firstly, I just want to say huge congratulations to all our coaching teams. Well done. Fantastic endurance there to get around in 50 or seconds. That's amazing. Well done. It's been really great to be here and amongst so many people. The buzz of live events is back, and you lot will love it. It's been really lovely to see all of the conversations happening, and also to have those conversations with you. So I'd like to say a massive thank you to you. I'd like to say a massive thank you to members of our community that are here today supporting us. You are our voices for change. You are the people that are going to help us make a difference. So please continue to be those change makers. Help us fight for a time where cures are available, where treatments are kinder, and when no one has to suffer for a brain tumour anymore. thank you especially to Motormouth for putting this on. It's been a fantastic event and certainly one to really get events going again. So thank you guys and thank you for all of you. Everyone pile up against this wall, we'll get a couple of photos and then we'll put it anywhere.
Well, again, great words there. You probably can see me just in the background there as everyone's going in for a big photo. I definitely probably should get out of the way of this one. But yeah, no, like we say, a fantastic event, a fantastic one from Motormouth, from, of course, all the support for the Brain Tumour Charity, in support of everyone else as well. Look at the crowd here. Look at the crowd here. Absolutely fantastic to see all these people coming out to support, to make those donations. And again, a huge thank you to everyone on the live stream as well. Huge thank you to everyone on the live stream as well for your donations, as I'm getting right in the way here. There's a dog. Everyone loves a dog. Go get the dog. Everyone loves a dog. There we go. There we go. But the photos coming in. But what a great event. Again, we'll let you enjoy these pictures. But absolutely fantastic. Excellent, there it is. Well, again, huge thank you to everyone joining us on the stream. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Thank you very much for donating. We'll catch you again. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this stream around so everyone else can watch it at home. Thank you very much from us here at Whilton Mill. We'll say bye for now.